Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hello, Canada, hockey fans in the United States and different lands.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Here we go. It's game time. Day 2 of the back-to-back. Let's go, Leafs. I'm so pumped up, and I'm happy to be here on time. It's about time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. We're going to have a good time here today. The Maple Leafs, the Hurricanes, rematch. They are going at it today, so welcome in. It's a 6 o'clock start. Happy to have you all here with us. CUD, what's going on? Hope the boys can pull it off. Absolutely. Welcome in. Onyx, how's it going? Para, welcome in. I think Toronto will win today. I hope you are right. I do as well. John B in the house. What's up, John? How's it going? Phil, shh. Nobody talk to Phil. He's busy. Phil, if you need me to write you a note, I will. Just say the word, but welcome in. Russell, how's it going? Axeman, welcome in, buddy. Cam, how's it going? Lala's place in our place. Welcome, welcome. Hayden, how's it going? Good to see you. Daniel Barry, hello there. Davey boy, what's up? Dave, how's it going? It is time for some hockey. And today we are dual streaming. We are here on the tubes, also over on Twitch. So welcome in everyone in Twitch land. Isaiah, how's it going? Welcome in. So we're trying something a little new. We haven't really gone live on Twitch a whole lot because, well, I don't really know how to use it. So we're figuring it out today, trying something a little new. White trash guy, what's going on? All right, let's jump into the lines because we have some changes to go through. But let's start with the Canes. We're going to go through the Canes lineup first. We got Jake Gunzel with the Aho, Sebastian Aho, Seth Jarvis. Then we got Teuvo Teravainen with the Kuzi, Evgeny Kuznetsov, and Marty Nikas, the Natsis boy. We got Jordan Martin Hook with Jordan Stahl and Andrei Sveshnikov. Jack Drury with Jesper Konkaniemi and Steven Nosen. On D, Jacob Slavin with Brett Burns. We got Brady Shea with Brett Pesch. We got Dmitry Orlov with Jalen Chatfield. And starting in goal, it's so good to see him back.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Freddie Anderson, Frederick Anderson starting here today. I'm so happy to see him go, go, go. Rob, what's going on right now? I will answer that very soon. Victoria, what's up? Welcome in. All right. Matt, I am. Listen, we're supporting Matty Nyes today. We got the Nyes jersey on, but he's not my favorite at this current moment. We'll tell you who very soon. But let's get to the lineup because we got some changes going on. Back, coming in, Tyler Bertuzzi. Bert's coming back. He's going to be with Austin Matthews and Max Domi. We got a little Bertuzzi injection coming in. Bobby McMahon with John Tavares and William Nylander makes up line number 2. Varias, welcome in. Matthew Nyes, my boy, he drops to the third line with Pontus Holmberg and Nick Robertson, and I'm very interested to see how these three are going to combine, how they're going to play together, Nyes, Holmberg, and Robertson. And on the fourth line, Dwar with David Kempf and Noah Gregor. Rick, what's going on? Welcome in. On the D side, I don't know if we should cover our eyes now or wait. He's back. He's in the lineup. TJ Brody. He slots back in with Jake McCabe. We got Morgan Riley with my man, Ilya Labushkin. He's back as well. And then Joel Edmondson is going to be teaming up with Timothy Liljegren. And these guys played real solid last night. So I'm excited to see what they do today. But Labushkin, Brody, back in the lineup. Bertuzzi, back in the lineup. And my favorite Leaf right now is Max Domi. Max Domi gets my vote, as I am so excited of how he's been playing. He really has been impressing me. But the Leafs, can they continue to play like they played in Edmonton last night? If you missed the game or didn't see the highlights, it was something. They were all over them. They were all over McDavid, shadowing him, knocking him around, frustrating him. He was super frustrated. They got over Bouchard. They got over Draisaitl. The shots, Edmondson, he was mucking it up. Domi dropping the mitts. It was absolutely a near perfect game for the Maple Leafs. We hadn't seen them play this way in a long time. Now, the Leafs and the Carolina Hurricanes have played twice already. They lost 3-2 the first outing. They lost 5-4 the second outing. They're hoping to turn it around here today. But Toronto has to stay out of the box. Carolina's been annihilating them on special teams, so they have to stay out of the box. Now, over the last 5 games, Austin Matthews and Sebastian Aho both have picked up 11 points. Nylander's got 5 goals in his last 5 games. He's on that streak. We got Seth Jarvis with 6 in his last 5. So there is a lot going on, and we are real excited to see how this one is going to play out. Of course, they're about to do the anthems, and then we're going to hook up with the game. And that's right, Rick, Edmondson picking up the belt. Domi handing Edmondson the belt. That was a nice moment. That was a great moment because Edmondson, since coming in from the trade, he's been fitting in. It took him a little bit to find his footing, but he's been fitting in nicely. Charlie, how's it going? Welcoming. Yes, they have to play tough tonight. Various, that is awesome. Stay out of the box. I think we need that bigger box. Remember that Taco Bell commercial? I don't know. Every time I hear box, that's all I think of. Onyx, yes, Tim's picks are in. Tim's picks are done. Richard coming in with the 5 gifted memberships. Let's get the stick taps. Let's get the stick taps for Richard. Get those stick taps out there. Stick taps for Richard. Flood it up. Thank you so much, Richard. Dropping in the gifted memberships. The Oreo Show, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm going to get this redeem stick tap going on. Now, for those of you that are new, if you have not been with us before, if you're in here chatting with us, you're earning points. You can check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat. It'll tell you what you have, and then you can bring various graphics up on the screen. We got Leafs, we got Canes, we got all kinds of stuff. So enjoy your points, play with them, and let's have some fun. Endgame, what's going on? Imagine, welcome in, everybody. They're going to wrap this up, and then we're going to be going. Now, as you are coming in today, make sure to smash those thumbs ups. We want to get those likes going. It's free. It helps us out tremendously because it tells YouTube, hey, this is a pretty cool place to be. So smash those thumbs up. Liljegren on the power play better than Riley. You know what, John? I don't necessarily disagree with you on that. I actually enjoy Liljegren's play as of late. There's still a couple mistakes, but listen, he's a kid. Well, he's not really a kid, but he's still developing. So Liljegren, I like what he has to offer. I'm going to see how he continues to play with Edmondson. Edmondson throwing his weight around last game. Can he continue to play physical? Toronto's going to have some tough matchups down the stretch. They're going to be tested, and this is the time to get hot. You got to figure things out, play physical, move the puck. Why Toronto was so successful last night? Really good passing. Austin Matthews passing the puck. John Tavares passing the puck. When the Stars move the puck around, not only does it create opportunities for the other guys, but it creates some space from the Stars because now guys don't know, are they going to shoot? Are they going to pass? Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm great. Hope you are as well. I thought to pay for those, does the like button? That's really funny. That is really funny. Thank you, Oreo Show. I appreciate it. Joseph Wall getting the start today. Maybe I elected. I didn't say that. Joey Wall. Joey? No, he's not a Joey. Joseph Wall. Joseph Wall coming in today. He's getting the start for the Maple Leafs. And Wall, he's fighting for that #1 start. He wants it back. You know why Riley uses a brutal straight stick? No curve shot is useless. I actually prefer not a huge curve. I like a straighter stick. All right, let's get ready for this game. Here we go. We are ready, set, locked, and loaded. Let's give this a little refresh. Get things set up there on the ice. There we go. Let's bring it up. It's hockey day on a Sunday. Let's go. Face off. Tavares, Aho, game time, rock on. Tavares going to win that opening draw, and off to the races we go.
Everyone in. Sebastian Aho starting against John Tavares, who was terrific last night and has 6 goals in his last 10 games. There's Brent Burns.
Thank you for hitting those subscribes.
Jake Gitzel's got 11 points since joining the Canes, and this is his 8th game in Carolina colors. There is Jarvis, tracked by Edmondson. Cycled back for Aho, 6 points in the first 2 meetings against Toronto this year. And the puck sent out to center where Burns gives it away, and McMahon is in. Here's McMahon. Then he whipped that just wide. Trying to pick up where he left off last night.
I don't mind that idea of just getting a shot away too. He had maybe an opportunity to look for Nylander, but early in the game you get a shot at the end of the shift and just try to get something going offensively like they were able to do early against the Oilers last night.
There's TJ Brody back in the lineup. He's
paired
with Jake McCabe tonight. Back to the line.
Oh.
A minute 6 in. Carolina on the board.
Brady Shea on a broken play finds the back of the net.
Said 2 days off, get a little bit of a mental break, get a little bit of a physical one, and this is one of those plays that defensemen make numerous times. It can be risky, but the little no-look pass, he did.
A little no-look backhand pass, Jake McCabe, and then
by Terrell Vinen, and he's able to grab it, and then Shea right down the middle. Look at that.
And you know
shot.
what? Joseph Wall couldn't
Joseph
see this.
Wall
Bertuzzi and Matthews standing directly in front.
Shea,
yikes, not a good start. Timber, what's going on? Welcome in.
Shea gets the
Thank
first
you
one
for
early
coming in. Blended
That's
family.
For the
welcome
Blue
back,
line, which is
TJ Brody.
second
TJ Brody, first shift, the goal against
Colorado. And so Shea, who scored in his 600th game against Washington.
And Brody, he's sitting on the bench. They're showing his face right now. And he's sitting there like,
yeah, you know, that's one for Brody.
He's saying, oh my
you got to shake that
he
off.
Is not
it's the worst
happy.
possible scenario to have in your first
He's really
shift.
not happy.
You know, you said
TJ
the
Brody.
importance of a good start here in this building, but you know, you got to get hope your teammates can help you out and get right back to playing.
Like that look, TJ Brody is already defeated, and we're a minute into this hockey game.
There's a hot shot off a face-off win, and Wall had to be sharp on that. Benoit and Timmins out of the lineup as Labushkin and Brody return. And here's a lead feed, and Carolina might have another break. It's overskied. Svechnikov follows up, and he's ridden to the end boards. He'll play it to Natchez. Here's Marty Natchez. Carolina gave up 6 in a 7-6 shootout loss against Washington in their last game, and they've had a busy schedule. They're 11th in the last 18 nights. Kuznetsov onto the right side. Chatfield into the middle. Natchez, and Wall steers that Out to the point. Here's an Orlov shot. Wall's going to hold on.
Wall's
to
going to
that.
hang on to
Leafs
that
haven't got
one.
their leg
Holy
yet.
No, you
moly.
think Rod Brindamore has his team focused, as you mentioned. Just a crazy game in Washington. The 7-6
Natchez
shootout
right off
loss,
the
and
draw
right
with
off
an
the draw,
absolute
Natchez in
beauty
really
of a
good
shot. Had to
position.
be
There's
sharp
another
there.
example of the D jumping up there as Chatfield
The Natchez
did a nice
boy.
job of
Woo!
creating.
You got to
the
watch
scoring
him. He
chance.
is dangerous. Leo, how's it
Toronto trying to
going?
halt a 3-game
Dallas, what's
losing
up?
streak
Welcome
head-to-head
in.
against Carolina. Prior to that, they had won 4 in a row and have won 6 of their last 9 visits in
Peter,
this
how's
building.
it going?
Around it goes to the far side for Chatfield. There's a puck off the stick of Edmondson, and now he blocks
Rebecca, I am good.
Joel
Hope you are
Edmondson
well.
one. Jake McCabe highlighted by Sheldon Keefe post-game last night for setting a
Nylander
tone.
just took a whack
Here's
in the
Holmberg
face.
gonna
Holmberg
put that
putting in front.
And a sneaky backhand there by Nyes.
Chance for Nyes, chance
Stopped
for
by
Nylander.
Anderson.
And
Robertson
Frederick
did a good job too,
Anderson
trying to bank it
keeping
off
that
of
door
Anderson.
closed.
He didn't know where the puck was. Anderson didn't.
Dallas
And
has got
Robertson
the
with
Ben and
backhand
Jerry's.
almost
Dallas.
got it off him, just
I'll meet you
fell to the
halfway.
side and got cleared away.
Holmberg would elevate it to the top line.
Charles,
last
welcome
night, and a
in.
pair of goals. Centers a line
for
with
Matthews to get.
Robertson and Nyes
That would be
tonight
nice.
With the return of Tyler Bertuzzi.
Talking about
Interested to see how
Ovechkin.
that
Ovechkin
line
had
can
2
come, and
more
maybe they
goals
can get a
today.
little bit of chemistry, too.
Ovechkin
You know,
now
you're looking to see
46
what
away
the
from
bottom
Gretzky's
6 is
record.
going to look like once you get to
Yikes.
playoff time. You said Anderson
He is
missing
on
all that
the
time with
move.
blood clot, but man,
Chevy
he had a
Life, yeah,
spectacular
just like
year,
that.
9-1.
See you,
Nice
TJ.
aggressive play
Later,
by
Brody.
Holmberg. There's the backhand, and you can
You
see
out.
how late the
Yeah,
reaction
not a
was
good
by
start
Anderson. He
at
thought
all.
The puck was in front. Instead, it was to his side.
And when
smart
Toronto
play
now
by
has
Robertson to try to get
some
something in.
extra
Gensel chips
defenders
it in.
sitting on the bench,
McCabe back
he
to
might be
get it.
finding his way back out.
McCabe paired with Morgan Riley
Puck
last night.
bouncing around.
And here is
Here comes
Nylander.
Big Willie
Goes
Styles.
in 5 straight.
He's going to bring
Next
this
one's
in. He's
number
got Bobby
40.
Mack.
That
Shot. Hits the leg
doesn't
and
get
goes
to the net.
side.
And played out to center ice where McCabe will regroup along with Brody. And McMahon's got it. Up ahead for John Tavares. What a job he did in this line up against the McDavid line last night.
Ryan,
Wasn't
welcome
the
in.
initial plan, but there's a
Got it in
centering
for
pass,
McMahon.
and
Shovels it in. Anderson is down. They're jamming at it. It's loose.
Just outside the crease.
Carolina's going to clear that away.
Well, that's how you get your momentum back into this game. That's back-to-back shifts. Some good pressure.
Glad to hear,
Turn
Rebecca.
The puck over in the offensive zone. Get it to the front of the net.
Toronto gonna dump
all
this
kinds
one
of
in.
Traffic in front of Anderson there as well.
Bertuzzi swings it in, and
Here's Bert.
comes
He's
up
going to
with the
steal
puck
it.
once again.
Back
LaBouche
to the
gonna
line.
cross.
LaBouche
Riley
across.
into the
Matthews.
middle. There's
He's
Austin
going to turn and
Matthews
throw right
sending
in.
it toward the
Domi in
net.
front of the net.
Fronted
He's
there.
being worked over.
And the puck cleared.
Here
and
comes
maybe a
Carolina with the
2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Stahl catching up his Shea. And
Nice
getting
stick there
his
by Morgan Riley
break
to
up that
deflect it in the
pass.
corner.
Great
Matthews going to pick
communication
this
by
up.
Morgan Riley. He pointed
Austin
at
gonna feed this
Labushkin.
one back.
You get the puck carrier. I'll come
Labushkin
back to the middle of the ice.
Sending
and
it over to
although he
Riley.
didn't have
Riley with
body
his head up.
position, that
Long
stick
pass all the
broke
way
play
down.
up.
That one brings in. Here's
Matthews
Toronto.
getting it to
Drop pass.
Bertuzzi and back.
Matthews within the
Matthews
corner.
with number
Bertuzzi just
58
runs
last night.
over his man. The
It was
ref
his first
getting in the way.
empty net goal of the year.
Here's Bertuzzi.
Pass
Tries
for
to hit
Matthews,
Matthews.
just out of
Just
his reach.
misses.
Was a little
Carolina
bit of
with
an
it in their
eye-raiser
own
there.
zone.
You
Here's
would have thought how
Kuznetsov. He's
often he
lining
gets
up.
in those critical
Kuzi. He's
spots
flying
late in the
right
game
now.
with the goaltender
Here
out.
comes
I was
Kuzi
shocked
walking
that
in.
was his first.
He's being worked over by
Kuznetsov
Matthews.
turns
Kuznetsov still with it. Going to
Sends it
feed this across
down
ice.
low.
Carolina
There's
setting
a
up to the point with a
shot
blast.
off
Right in
roll.
front.
Wasn't sure where
And
it
that
was.
deflected up
Glanced off
and
the
out of
blocker
play.
out.
Well, the key to every good partnership is communication. And here, Labushkin back in his first game, you can see Matthews gets caught, but look at from
Top
behind.
flag,
It's
thank
Morgan
you.
Riley
Not
using his
interested,
speed,
but I
gets a good
appreciate it.
point. I got the guy over to the left, to his left coming back, and he's ending up making the play and taking away a good scoring
Nice play
opportunity
coming
off
in
the
here.
2-on-1. That's textbook communication between deep
Leafs are
players.
starting to skate. That's what they got to do. They got to get their feet
Carolina
going.
8-1
Have to get a
in
move
their
on.
last 10. They're
You're just coming in.
points back
Welcome.
at
Make
the
sure
New
you're
York
tapping that like
Rangers
button. We
in the
appreciate it.
race for first in the Metro, and talking about the race for the President's Trophy as well. I thought Elliott
Toronto
made
in the
a good
corner
point
off the draw,
about
trying to get it ahead.
the
Brody.
Leafs.
Oh, Jesus,
Boston 3
man.
and
Come on, that was a hit from behind, a blatant hit from behind.
coming up,
Everybody
Leafs
jumping in.
responding to that hit. Jake McCabe.
Jake McCabe got
Oh,
filled
Gregor
in
came
from
right in. You
behind.
can hear the officials
Ouch.
saying, I got him. So kind of warning the Leaf players, don't take a retaliation
Gregor was
penalty.
jumping in there.
Gregor
Kemp
came
was
right
jumping
at
in
him,
there.
but, one of those
Holy
vulnerable
moly,
spots,
Cats, how's it going?
making a
McCabe
play.
is okay. He's up on his feet. He's
And there
having a
was no
conversation with
hesitation for
Orlov right
Victor
now.
Cuillier.
There's a
He
bunch
had
of
his arm
four-letter
up right
words.
away,
Kuznetsov getting in McCabe's
if nothing
face.
comes out of the
McCabe's going to shove
aftermath, it looks like it'll
Kuznetsov.
be the Leafs that'll get the first power play of the
Holy
game.
moly,
You know, you're in
what a
kind of
horrible
vulnerable
hit
spot,
here.
and
Sveshnikov.
Nobody gets hit more than
Now,
Jake McCabe. He's
Sveshnikov
absorbed
is
more
not
hits in the National
traditionally
Hockey
a
League
dirty
than any
player.
other player. That would be number
And he just
183
steps
in the
into him
draws
right on the
for
numbers.
penalty.
Only gets two. Only gets two.
So just past the 5-minute mark, Leafs get their
And
first
Sveshnikov is
power
shaking
play
his
of the night.
head.
They have
When you
power
see
play
the
goals in
numbers,
each of their
that's
last
a
three
no-fly
games. They're
zone.
up
I don't care
1 for 3
what language you
against the
speak.
Oilers, but it's
Numbers,
against Carolina.
boards,
It's just
that
crazy
is a
how it
no-no.
goes, though, isn't it? The
My
ups and
gosh, so
downs. February was
Toronto
dynamite, best
on
in
the
league,
power play.
50%. Started out slowly. They're 1 for 24 in 9 games for
Terrible
a stretch,
hit.
and March has gotten up to 12.1%, but this
That
is a
sort
time
of
early in the
conversation.
game to
That's
get this
right.
game back to even.
They were not asking, you know,
Leafs the fourth best power
Sveshnikov was
play
not
in the
asking,
league.
hey,
Carolina the second best
what kind
penalty
of
kill.
ingredients to put in your
And from
meat
that
sauce?
face-off scrum, Carolina with a couple
Toronto
of
trying to
chances
keep
clear,
this
get
one
it
in.
out.
They can't.
They
And
may
again,
have
it's a
it on
2-on-1,
net.
shorthanded.
Set.
Carolina shoots. And that one's going to go up and
Fired
wide.
wide.
Matthews going to pick
Back
this
the
up.
other way.
Toronto's power play
John
has been
Tavares to the attack.
atrocious
Over the line
as
with
of late.
Nylander.
Here's
The
Willie.
Leafs will get it set
Willie
up.
setting it up. Lilligren is on the
Cross it
first
goes to
unit here.
Domi,
Max
and he missed
Domi
the
shoots.
mark.
That one goes wide.
The Kings will get a chance to clear.
Carolina going to roll this one down
9
the ice.
shorthanded goals on the year for the Hurricanes.
All right,
And
Ryan
there's
says
a great
Leafs won't
example. You
score
try
a
to
goal
make the play
tonight.
just inside the line
Okay,
to keep
Ryan.
the play alive, and they did a good job. of
Let's
chipping
make
it
sure
through, but a nice
that does not
defensive
come to
effort by
fruition.
Tavares coming back and taking away the odd man
Matthews
rush.
going to bring this up. Carolina has not
Matthews
allowed a
through
power
center,
play
and now
goal in
Nylander
their
gains the
last
line.
nine out
Down
of
to
the
the
last
left
10
flank
games,
for
I should
Tavares
say.
off the boards. It'll slide
Tavares
back.
going to bring this
Lilligren
back.
the
Lilligren
shot,
with the
and
point. Tavares
it's
actually
blocked
lost it.
away by
Lilligren had to
Anderson
come up
and
on
chopped
that.
down the
And
ice.
Carolina's going to get this down the ice again.
First minute of the power play done, and the Leafs second unit comes on.
All right, second unit. Here we go. Daniel B,
Over
what's
the
going
boards.
on? Let's go Leafs.
Comes McMahon along with Bertuzzi, Matthew Nyes, and here come the Leafs.
Matthews.
able to work
McMahon,
his way
excuse me,
in.
going to
They
bring
get
it over, and
checked,
Carolina's going to
Jack
steal this one
Drury's
again.
back, and
Here we go.
They come shorthanded again.
And there's
Broken up
Morgan
by
Riley going to break that one up. Matthew
Nyes
Nye is
will
going to
kick it
punch this one
to
back.
Nick Robertson.
Daniel's
Minute
got
to
the
go
money on the
in
Leafs.
this
Saying, let's
first power
go.
play, and
Let's go,
Robertson, who
Leafs.
has goals in each game against
Robertson
Carolina,
going to flip this one
ducks
in.
into the zone, and it's a
Brett
quick
Burns going to pick it
exit
up and move it out.
by Burns.
Now it comes back to
Leafs
Bertuzzi.
back
He
in.
has to wait.
Bertuzzi had to hold
Leafs
up
going
to
to tag
that
up on the
pass
line.
off a skate.
Robertson hammers this one in. Toronto has not been able to get anything set up here. Their power
That
play
stayed
woes
outside, but now
continue.
Cleared down the ice by Carolina.
Yeah, it just curled right down the line, didn't it? As it looked like it was going to bounce
I've seen
out.
better
Instead, it
power play
curved back
setups with
and stayed
12-year-olds.
alive.
Svechnikov
This is
back on the
atrocious.
ice. And the Leafs now are 0 for 8 against the Hurricanes head-to-head this year on the power play. Kuznetsov got some room.
I'm a stranger here.
Sends
What's
it
going
right
on?
wide.
Setting it up.
Back
Here
it
come the
comes to
Canes
Orlov,
again.
and
Kuznetsov into the
center again.
slot.
Jalen Chatfield fires it high.
Nice arm save there by
Around
Wall.
it comes for Orlov, who's heated up for
Definitely Pee-wee.
Carolina after a slow start.
I wouldn't want to insult the
Chatfield's
Bantam
back in
players
his own
like that.
zone. Shots even at 4 apiece, and a
Too
penalty
many
coming
brooms
up
blended. That's
against
awesome.
David Camp for the Leafs. Anderson to the bench for an extra attacker.
So there's a delayed penalty coming up to Toronto now.
Come back to Orlov.
Here's a one-time blast. That one goes just wide. Orlov with it.
Orlov again.
Cross ice.
They extend the manpower advantage 6-on-5. Turning back
Natchez
is
with it.
Natchez. Aho, the extra man on the ice. Natchez for Aho. Down low, looking for a return pass that didn't come. McCabe chopping it front after he got a
I'm with you,
slash.
Daniel.
And here's an Aho shot going wide, and McCabe will touch it to.
So we got a
finally
penalty coming up to Toronto
get the
now.
Penalty call that's pending.
And they're going to
against
go
David
to
Kemp.
a commercial
There's-
break. Not a good run. And, oh, that is such a weak call. David Kemp getting called on the penalty. That was, ugly. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate it. We're happy to have you. Happy to have everybody coming in today for some afternoon hockey. Although it's still the afternoon. It's only 6 o'clock start. But welcome to the show. As you are coming in, make sure to tap that thumbs up for us. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. We are 14 subscribers away from 11,900, which is absolutely insane. So thank you so much. Oh, we got some hockey cards. What do we got in hockey cards here? Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, and Jordan Emberley. All right. Getting hockey cards thrown at me. Gotta love it. Endgame coming in with the gifted membership. Endgame, thank you so much. Stick taps for Endgame. And congratulations, Raymond, scooping up the membership. Guy, how's it going? Welcome to the show. So for those that are new, craft dinner hockey cards, no, I think they're old Timmy's cards. Man, I could totally go for some KD. If you're new, my name is Sam. Welcome to the experience. We love our hockey. We're a Maple Leaf channel. We love our Leafs, but we cover everybody. We love the Panthers, cover the Oilers. We're getting set for our Stanley Cup 2.5 month marathon. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So we're happy to have you, and hope you'll join us down the stretch to see how far the Maple Leafs go, and if the Maple Leafs don't end up going all the way, we have a lot of other coverage. We still go, so it's going to be a whole lot of fun. All right, they're just coming back. Sam Dad had KD up in his secret cupboard. Oh, nice, Dallas. Nice. Gotta love some good KD. Now the question is, for those that eat KD, craft dinner, mac and cheese, do you put ketchup on your craft dinner, on your mac and cheese? Does anyone mix a little ketchup in with their mac and cheese? Ketchup or tuna? I'm curious.
Game to that point, 22-53, and I thought it was his best game by far.
Here we go. Thank you for hitting those subscribes.
So one of the best penalty killers for the Leafs in the box is Carolina goes to work.
Quick shot. It's down in front. McCabe trying to clear it out. Edmondson trying to clear it out. It's a scrum.
And it looks like we're going to get a
penalty shot.
Somebody put a glove.
Penalty shot. That means somebody put the glove on it in the crease and closed their hand. You cannot take an open hand and cover the puck in the crease. But there was about 18 players in the crease.
To the front.
Carolina will be awarded a penalty shot because number 20 covered the puck in the crease.
Number 20 covered the puck in the crease.
You know, Chris, it's one of those plays you just instinctively, all of a sudden the puck's there.
Where is it? It's there. Wall had it. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. I know, he was trying to shovel it away. I get it, but you cannot do that.
Stick right there to make the
So
play,
with 1:46 to go in the power play, we now get a penalty shot, and it's going to be Jake Gunsel taking it. And here goes the Guns. The Guns picking it up at center ice. He's going left. He's starting to curl right. Now he's straightening out. Backhand, great save, Joseph Ball.
One of those where if you had the option, you might take the 5-on-3.
Yeah, exactly. And you know,
so
again,
interesting. What they're talking about.
Why would Edmondson do that? Well,
if
because
you were
of
awarded
that
a penalty
situation
shot
there,
opportunity,
it was going to be a goal.
Can you make the decision to decline the penalty shot and say, you know what, we'd rather have the 2-minute penalty assessed because now they go on a 5-on-3. A lot of the time, coaches would probably elect to take the penalty shot, but the Carolina Hurricanes have dominated the Leafs on the power play, so they probably would have chosen a 5-on-3 because it would have been about almost a full 2 minutes. Here's Aho coming in. Lala's place, bringing the wall up. Love it. Cujo, how's it going? Setting things up, coming across far side. Aho back to the point. Burnsy shoots. Aho rebound. It's bobbling on him. Charles going to steal. No, McMahon
trying to come up with it. Dumped into the corner.
Down in the corner.
There's Jarvis.
Carolina setting it up.
Work it around. And that shot.
Quick shot, Wall's there.
Aho in front.
And the Leafs going to clear this one out and down the ice.
And another good play there by McCabe. He was aggressive there on Gensel, didn't allow him to get the rebound and allowed his forward to come back and clear the zone.
So the first minute done. And up with the puck.
Brody with the puck. Oh, Brody, what are you doing?
Svechnikov around and Jake Gensel sweeps it to Burns. Rink wide it goes.
Morgan, how's it going? Kevin, how's it going? Welcome in.
Tried the between the legs pass, but not right on target.
Nylander bobbling it, has it in his feet.
And the Leafs are going to work
And
it
now
out.
the Leafs going to bring this out.
Connor Dewar. Nylander peeled
just
off
gonna
and went to the
hang on
bench.
to
Dewar's
it.
just going to take his time. Now
Nice
Rick
cross-ice
Wide,
pass for Matthews. He couldn't settle it down. Matthews with it, taking it in the corner, eating up some time. Nice play, takes a shot on net. And Freddie's going to hang on to it. 24 seconds left to go in the power play, and we are just under 10 minutes
Leafs
left
hockey on sports
in the first period. Oh my goodness gracious. Marios, how's it going? The sleepy Leafs again. Yeah, where's the speed? Where's the intensity? Where's the joy they brought with us last night?
Trust of his head
You gotta
coach.
get it
He played
going.
the most in
Welcome
his
in
last
as
two
you're
games.
coming in.
16,
Don't forget,
21
hit
last
that
night, 14,
thumbs up
59
for
the
us.
night before, and a lot of it in that penalty killing role like you saw there.
No, it's not a
Killed some
two-man
time and
advantage.
almost
And
set
welcome
up
in, by the way,
Matthews in all
Jamie Man.
alone.
16 seconds left to
Kind of
go.
a strange night for
And we'll
the
be at
penalty
even
kill.
strength.
It was
Kuzi
highlighted
bringing this one in.
because of
Edmondson
how key it was
taking
early.
him to the corner with a big
Then they
hit.
give up a couple late, and
Cross
they
ice.
are
Here's Natchez.
16 of their last
Going over to
25.
Kuzi. 3 seconds. Putting it in the slot.
Comes back to
Natchez, bottom of the
Natchez.
faceoff
He'll
circle.
fire.
Shoot! Off the goalpost.
Rosen.
Edmondson coming over again, and he's going to send
Covered.
Nosen
That got through
flying
wall,
out of the
but
way as
the
Nosen
post
was right
bails
there
him out.
digging.
It might have got a good
My
early
goodness,
whistle on
Leafs
that
getting
one
some
too,
luck.
but the reaction of Wall, he heard it behind him.
Ketchup,
hitting the
please.
post,
You some
turned
ketchup
his
with the
body
KD.
sideways, and
It's
watch,
been
this
so
puck
exciting. I
goes
forgot we
back
asked the
between his
question.
legs.
Let me
He
scroll back a
turns
little
around
bit.
and gets it covered.
They're going to take a commercial break. All right, let me go back. The question was, on your KD, do you put ketchup? Do you put tuna? That's some yes. A couple of ketchups. We got to know. Tuna. Yeah, there's only one person I know of that put tuna in their KD, and they know who they are. They love it. Never heard of that, but ketchup, yes. All right. Any mustard? Mustard and KD? No. Lala's Place. Well, a lot of ketchups. Ketchup and hot sauce. Put hamburger in the KD. Oh, I haven't tried that, cats. Haven't tried that. Ketchup to the side of the bowl, then put it into the KD as I eat it. Nice. And pepper. Interesting. Ketchup on it, and I eat 2 bowls of KD and then avoid it for 5 months. Various, that's awesome. Mustard is good, but not in KD. There you go, Endgame. I don't like ketchup, but on KD. And grilled cheese. Yeah, oh yeah, grilled cheese with ketchup. Oh, it's the best. Interesting. All right, I'll be honest. More ketchups. Way more ketchups than I thought. I thought everyone was going to be like, what? Gordon, how's it going? Welcome in. Hamburger and KD is so good. I got to try that. The real question is, who the hell eats KD? Me. KD is awesome. Hot dogs. You put hot dogs in your KD? I haven't tried that. I do the hot dogs and the brown beans, a little quick stew. I like that. Interesting. Frank's red sauce. That would be nice. Give that a little mini kick to it. All right, they're coming back from commercial break.
You could see the reaction of Wall.
I remember
He was
Heinz ketchup was
anticipating
so
him going all the
thick
way
you had to
across,
scrape it
followed
into the
him
bottle.
really,
That's right, I'm a stranger. When you get a new
coordinated that
bottle,
perfectly and got the
you got
glove
to
in a
take
great
the
position,
knife
and
to get
Gensel
it
gets
started.
shut down on that one.
Big Mac sauce. Oh, Oreo show.
First penalty
You might
shot
be onto
for
something
Jake
there.
Gensel, and
That
Joseph
might be
Woll,
really
2
yummy.
for 2 now facing penalty shots.
All right, here we go. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in.
By the way, you mentioned different goaltender.
I'm guilty of wasting an entire
Carolina
box of
facing
KD
their
just to
third
steal an
different
extra
Leaf
cheese.
goaltender this season. Martin
That's
Jones in
outstanding,
December,
Prep.
Ilya Samsonov just over a week ago, and Joseph Woll tonight as Nylander turns, makes one
Here we
nice
go,
move.
Nylander.
Breaks
Cutting
through
through,
another.
Nylander coming in. Pass
And
over,
McMahon
Bobby
unable to
McMahon in the
take that
corner.
pass.
Gonna feed it over to Willie.
Deep slalom work there
Here's
by
a
Nylander.
shot.
That tipped on goal, and
He
Seth
can't
Jarvis
gobble up
fires
these
it
rebounds.
in.
Breakaway coming in.
Gensel.
Shoot.
And a
Gunsel.
stick
Holy
stop
moly.
by Woll.
Gunsel's complaining that he got whacked with a stick going in on that breakaway, but yet he was just hooking all the way back up the ice. Radar, how's it going? Catch up on cold, Katie. Adding cold into the mix. Interesting. Here they come again. Matthews driving in. Freddie's going to stop him.
Short side by Anderson.
Stolen here by Domi, trying to feed it across to Bertuzzi. Doesn't connect.
Didn't get to
TJ
Bertuzzi.
Brody. Yeah,
Here's
enough
Domi
said.
keeping
He gets it
alive.
back.
Matthews
Brody
through.
puts in front to
Bertuzzi
Bertuzzi. Actually, that was a nice
stick on
feed.
that. Leafs starting to buzz.
You can buy a
Domi's got
tub
it.
of KD
Trying to get it to
cheese.
Matthews.
No.
TJ Brody to McCabe.
You can
He'll
find it on
slide it
Amazon
through.
now. Oh, we'll have to see
Hurricanes
that.
lost a stick
Jonathan,
there, but
welcome
it is
in.
retrieved by Teravainen.
Look out,
Leafs
Domi and
continue with
Bertuzzi
possession
almost
and now
running into
knocked
each
off
other.
the stick of Domi and out.
Toronto setting things up.
Under 8 to go in the opening period. Leafs pressing for the equalizer. Here's
Domi
Domi.
bringing this one in, stops trying to make a move.
Trying to work his
He
way
needs
in
help.
against
Matthews
Orlov. Back
going to
to
send this pass
Brody.
back to the point.
Matthew Nyes.
Here's
off the
Nyes
bench,
coming in.
charging
Nyes slashing
reversing,
through. Going for the
centering
backhand.
it to
Can't put it on.
Teravainen.
Picked up
Picks
by
that off.
Teravainen. He's coming up.
Teravainen not in the Carolina lineup.
He turns
last
it over.
Saturday.
Long pass up. Here
When
comes
these
Toronto.
two teams met, here's
Throwing in the
Holmberg trying to
corner.
charge
Here's
through.
Holmberg. Boy, Holmberg has
shifting
looked real
gears.
good so far.
Working there
Holmberg spinning
against
around. He's got
Slavin.
nowhere left, nowhere right.
Got it
Tries
back,
to
and
feed
then
it back
it's
to the line.
knocked
And
back
Riley
up to
not in
center.
position. This is going to come out.
Confidence there from
No
Holmberg
puck
coming
support.
off
That's
his
right.
career
Nobody's
high
getting open
2-0
here.
game.
But
And they turn it over. Here comes Carolina. 2-on-1. Back
It just
pass.
dropped.
Everyone's
It
getting back.
dropped and
Nice
kicked away
pad save there.
by Woll,
And we got a
but
whistle, a slashing
penalty
call.
coming up because of the turnover at center.
My
And a
goodness.
scoring chance for Carolina.
Well, one thing early
Toronto
on here,
gonna go
Carolina's
back to the
really
box.
stretched their wingers out and caught some transition. There's that beauty of a pass right by the knee of Riley and down on the tape, but it's Woll who, again, reads this one extremely well. Now a turnover creates this chance, and then there's the hack. Coming back
Yikes.
through and maybe taking away a
Gotta
better
stay
shot
out of the
that would've
box
been
with
there,
these
but
guys.
it's
Pontus Holmberg.
who's reaching on that
He's
one and
going
gets
to the box.
slash into the hands.
Not
For
good.
the Canes' second power play, they're 4 for 10 against Toronto. Head-to-head this year, Leafs win a
getting
drop
to the line
and get
and
an early
out.
clear as Camp and Dewar start up front on the penalty kill.
Cartoons, how's it going? Welcome in.
Against this Hurricanes
So
power
Samsonov,
play, ranked number 3.
let's talk
And
about
that
Sammy at the
into
next.
the late
Okay, there's the
bench.
next whistle. So
Hastings
what they
didn't
said
get
after
up
the
there.
game last night is Sammy is gonna be fine. They're saying Sammy is gonna be fine. They didn't say exactly what the issue is. They said it looked way worse than it was, but he's gonna be just fine. They didn't give a timetable if he's day to day, if he's going to be back
Power play, as you said,
on
they're
Tuesday.
ranked so high,
All
like
they said is he's going
the
to be
Toronto
just
Maple Leafs, but
fine.
they've had their ups and
We'll-
downs too. They
we'll
were
take it for what
2
it's
for
worth.
21 in 8 games, and then got a little hot.
That's
5
right.
for 13.
I think
in
you
the
need a bigger box.
previous 5 coming into this one.
Here comes Burns,
Brent
going to carry
Burns will
this
get
one
it
up, going to
started.
drop it back.
Kicks it back to Jarvis. Aho over the line,
Peter,
tried to
favorite Leaf?
give it
None of
go
the
to
above.
Jarvis. And now Burns
Nice,
at the
Peter.
line.
JDA, what's up, Jordan? Welcome in.
Here's the veteran Burns. Played game
Mr. Burns
1400
playing that one up.
in Toronto 8 days ago. Around it goes.
Coming around back to the corner. Toronto trying to get it out. They can't.
It's
Here's
kept
the
in, and
Aho.
Here's Sebastian Aho.
Putting it back to the
Next
line to
point
Burns.
for him, number 80 on the year. Burns calls to get it
Antonio,
back. and then
how's it
gives
going?
back.
Yeah, it was bad.
Gets it back and off.
Oh! This just in,
Yeah, just
Carolina
nothing you could do
scoring a
about that
power
one.
play
And
goal.
You can't blame McCabe for this. He's trying
The
to
Aho
play a pass
tucks it
across. He's
home.
looking skyward. Just one of those
My
things that'll happen.
goodness.
And
6:05 left to go in the first period. 2-0.
That's a 6
Carolina, how did
for
this
him.
go
He's trying
in?
to
It
fire
happened
this
so
one
fast.
across, and it just goes off the left skate. And
just
you could
caromed.
see Woll had to respect that a shot might be coming. As that
Oh, it
pass
hits
was a
the
quick one
inside of
across,
the
and it
leg of
just
Jake
was a
McCabe.
one-hopper.
Aho,
Tough
I
luck
think, was
there
actually
for
going to
McCabe
pass this
off
across.
the stick of Aho.
Yeah,
Red hot
he
again
was
and
going
a
to
hat
pass
trick
this
against
across,
Washington,
and it hits the
now
leg
a
of McCabe.
Power play goal
A
here to
fluke,
expand the
The
Carolina
goal,
lead.
the
That's
lucky
7
bounce,
points in
and
7
Aho
periods
scores
against
from
Toronto, not counting
Gunsel
the
and Burns.
overtime session.
The hockey gods
So
with
the
the
Leafs facing a
Hurricanes
hole
here today.
after taking a 2-0 first period lead last night against Edmonton. Need to get the next one as Martinook is checked. Bertuzzi along the boards. Jordan Martinook for Jordan Stahl, who falls. Gets it to the line, and that shot fronted by Riley. Max Domi checked on the play, and Teravainen flips it over the glass and out. So under 5.5 minutes remaining in this opening period.
All right, they're going to take a commercial break. If you're wondering how those graphics are coming up on the screen, those are all done with your points. So all you have to do is do !points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you've earned just from hanging out and chatting away. And then you can do the various commands to bring the graphics up on the screen. All right, let me scroll back here a little bit. Leo, how's it going? Hey, everyone. Good evening. Let's hope we save some of the offense for tonight. Absolutely. Right now, they are looking sluggish. Dave Keon. Oh, Peter, you cannot go wrong with Dave Keon. I was so happy Dave Keon and the Leafs reconciled whatever differences they have. It was great that they've started including him over the last couple of years in some of the events. But yeah, cannot go wrong with Mr. Keon. Speaking of injuries, I missed the game last night. Anyone know what happened to Aiden Hill? Alex, I did not. I did not see what happened with Aiden Hill. It would be nicer to have 6 Clark jerseys on your wall. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Jansen, how's it going? Go Leafs go. Welcome in. Good to see ya. So far right now, Carolina getting the bounces. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, everybody. We are 30 likes away from 100, so if you haven't hit that like button yet, kindly give it a clickety click, click, click. If you have not already subscribed, hit that subscribe. We are 13 subscribers away from 11,900, 113 away from 12K, which is incredible. You can help us out simply by hitting that subscribe. So thank you very, very much for all your support. The Leafs could use some support in figuring out how to play hockey. I don't know what a difference from last night to today. I don't know. They didn't sleep well on the flight over. I don't know what's going on, but they got to figure it out. Coming back from commercial break, we got 5.5 minutes to go here. Aho, a 6-game point streak.
His
6
next goal
goals,
will be
12
number
points.
250.
That's
His
a heck
next
of a streak.
assist will be
Vaughn,
the
welcome in.
300th, which will move him one ahead.
Here
of
comes
his
Willie.
coach,
Willie breaking
Rob
free,
Ridgmore.
shoots, and
Nylander
just getting a
breaking
piece
in.
of that was Pesci.
Here's
Pesh.
McMahon along the boards.
Coming around
Spins
Toronto
it to the
down
near
low.
side. Labushkin's going to
Labushkin with a
down there,
big
trying
time
to
pinch.
seal the boards and does. Up with it is Tavares.
Alex,
Leafs
you are
looking for
more
one to get
than
within
welcome.
one, and McMahon
We welcome a
trying
little
to scroll to
family-friendly
get that in front, and
PG-13
then
trash talking.
Out comes
Peter
Brady
coming in with that
Shea, open the
subscribe.
scoring
Thank you so
tonight.
much.
Wool knocks it down behind
All
the
we
Leafs
ask
net.
is if you're going to trash talk and have some fun, no personal
Broken
attacks
up,
on
centering
anybody,
pass
no bullying
out
in
of
the
reach
chat,
of Jarvis.
and no foul
Tavares
language,
pulls
but
down a
absolutely, go
bouncing
ahead
puck.
as a Canes fan, tease
Labushkin
away.
over the line for
Who's going to
Nylander.
drop it to Willie?
Dumps it in behind net. Nobody there
That
for
was going to be my
Toronto.
question. Jet lag. Yeah, there
And up
shouldn't
ahead it
be.
goes.
I mean, Toronto to Carolina is not
Jarvis leaned on
a
it,
long flight.
Gives it up.
We're not switching
And Timothy
time zones
Liljegren
cross
sends
country
it
here.
Back down into Carolina territory.
Burns going to play this one up
Burns
and
sends
all
it
the
up
way
to
out.
center.
Toronto
Stall check
has it
there,
in the
and
neutral
the
zone.
Leafs will try and bring it back
Stop
in,
with the
but
back
that's
passes. They're
offside
going to bring this in
at the
offside.
Carolina line.
Jared, how's it going? Welcome in. Is Jekyll and Hyde? They are
Download
so
the betting
Jekyll and
app
Hyde.
and
I
find
don't know how they can play so good one day and so poorly the next.
Another game where you just
Only
gotta stay in
7
the fight.
shots on
you know,
net
you remember
here.
the last game
That
where
is
Carolina
not
got
a
down
good
3-0
period to
to
play.
the Leafs at Scotiabank Arena and found a way to stay
We'll
in
go
the
through
game,
all the
ended up
stats
tying it up and then winning
For the
in that
first
shootout.
intermission,
These are the ups
4
and
hockey
downs
minutes
of
away.
how the game can change, and the next
You
goal
can
a
still
real
wear a bigger
important one
bucket.
here for the Leafs. Just get back to playing in some offensive zone time.
Coming around,
Keep
trying
the
to put this
pressure
one
going
through.
back the other way.
Leafs have been good, so
Here
good
comes
on the
Carolina.
road this year.
Oh, Carolina.
21-8
In the corner for Edmondson. Edmondson plays
So
it.
within
Here
2
comes
of the club
Bertuzzi.
record,
Little
which I
backhand
believe
across. Hitting the red line.
it
Just dump
is
that in. There they
23. It's been
go.
done 4
There they
times,
go.
including last
Prep
year.
coming in with $2. Oscar the Grouch was the OG of trash talk. Absolutely,
with
Prep.
4 more road
And
games
thank you
after
so
this
much.
left.
Prep coming in with
By the way, the game against Edmonton last
super
night,
chat.
the final game was against
Love
the
me some
Western
good Oscar
Conference
the
opponent
Grouch.
this year. And the Leafs, the best team against the West of any Eastern Conference team, 24-6-2.
Hey, you might want a few Western teams
Yeah.
left. They had such success this year against them.
Gonna keep
I
this
can
in, can't get it
guarantee
to
you they'd
Kemp.
like to play a Western team at least
Yes, one more
4
time.
more times. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the opening period. Dewar Unable to tip that pass. Here
Getting
comes
some stick
Kuznetsov.
taps for prep.
Drop in.
Here comes Natchez shooting. Nice save. Big rebound. Wall coming across, and he's going to glove that one
With
down.
a huge stop to keep
Unbelievable.
a 2-goal Carolina lead.
Oh, what a battling save.
Speaking of great saves, we got to give a huge shout out to Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark completed his hockey season with a shutout today. Going in, standing tall in net. He's not naturally a goaltender, but he was asked to play it for the playoffs. And he finishes it up with a big shutout today. So congratulations, Noah's Ark, with a monster shutout.
Somehow able to get the glove up that high and make a wonderful save.
Oh, Richard, yes, the Swedish chef is the best. When's the next Leaf Bruins game? I think it will be the playoffs if they end up playing each other. So we got an icing call. I don't think they actually meet at all in the rest of the regular season.
Yeah, he might end up getting 30 this year, as people were wondering if Ovechkin was going to get to 20.
I'd have to actually check the schedule. I know we play Florida twice
today. And Spencer Carberry's got his team in a playoff position.
Daryl, how's it going? Welcome in.
Shots 15-7 here in favor of Carolina.
Off the draw, coming around. It should be Rick. Wall has made some unbelievable stops.
And Robertson.
2.5 to go.
Babushkin fanned on the pass.
Dan, how's it going? Welcome in.
Along the boards. Morgan Riley.
Thank you, Blended. Yeah, I didn't think so.
That's off a Carolina stick and picked up at their blue line by Orlov. Nason knocked down.
Coming around, trying to pick this one up.
Kicked in by
Toronto
Riley.
knocks it into the zone, turning it around. Triton, how's it going? Welcome in, bringing up a little shimmy action. Ronald, how's it going? Daddy Freight Train coming in on Twitch. On the fourth line. What's up, Freight Train?
The acquisition of Kuznetsov.
Digging in the corner. Robertson in there. Coming around behind. Here's Knives going in the corner. Trying to pull this one out. Trying to get these Leafs back in this hockey game. 150 to go here in the opening frame. Robertson going to put it in. They're going to exchange lines. Here comes John Tavares, Bobby McMahon, and Willie going to play this one up. Tavares taking a long shot just wide off the boards. Bobby Mack has it in Gretzky's office. Freddie is down. Can't get a shot off now. A shot comes through, and they miss the net. Lily can't put it right on. Frederick Anderson somehow had a spill.
Looking the opposite way. There was
trying to bring this one around.
The net wide open for that one, but
oh yes, no spoilers, no spoilers.
And now out comes another.
Here's a 2-on-1, another odd man rush. Coming in, back across. They can't get a shot off. Good defense. And a quick stick by Liljegren, and Gunsel's shot is going to be deflected up and out of play.
There's
Anderson is back, yes.
Sense of what happened there.
Daddy Freight Train, Anderson is back. He is playing tonight, and he's looking okay. Very happy to see that he is back. There's actually Pesh that knocks down Anderson, taking out his own goaltender.
But he can't find a way
5-0 since coming back. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Anderson hasn't given up more than 2 since his return.
Here's a quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Last minute remaining. Anderson is 6-0 in 6 home starts this year.
Had moved up, but now backtracks.
Quick play. Here's Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi, can he turn the corner? One hand on the stick. And a poke check there by Anderson. But a penalty coming up here to Carolina. Burns is going to take one. Missing from Toronto. They had a great. Yes, they certainly did.
Tape-to-tape pass to Bertuzzi, but had the mindset.
Just watch the replay of Domi's fight from last night. Yeah, that was a nice one. We're going to post a short of that tomorrow. I've been editing it up. So we'll have that coming out tomorrow at some point.
And draws the penalty.
Nice play by Bertuzzi, coming in around, fighting off Burns. Burns going with the one hand on the stick. Triton coming in with the $2.99.
And he ends up sitting yesterday in the box.
Triton, I would love to know where on earth
Carolina gave up
they have
3
gone.
power play goals against
Thank you
Washington.
for the super chat.
We're 3 for 6 after killing 27 consecutive.
Here's Toronto setting up. They got 40 seconds to work with here. Matthews with it. Carolina getting real aggressive up on Matthews.
That skips.
Domi, nice little stick lift there, giving it to behind the net. Back to Max.
Max Domi, Liljegren. Returns to Domi.
Puck
and
is
now
bouncing all
Nylander.
over. Here's Nylander.
Tavares trying to make himself
He's got
available.
Matthews on one side. Can't get him the
Nylander
puck.
double-teamed.
Tavares on the other side.
Tavares had the
Tavares
stick chopped
gets a
out of
stick
his
whacked out of his hands.
And play called.
And this is going to be called down.
I think we're getting a penalty, though.
No, and I'm not sure why the whistle went.
Yeah.
You know, Tavares was putting his hands up because he felt there should have been a penalty
Hard
of
to
getting
control
his
the puck when
stick
everybody
slashed
is
out of his
here.
hand.
That's true.
Let's see how that came about. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there's
yeah. Big axe
Slavin on
tomahawk
the
chop
ground,
by
but I'm
Slavin.
not sure what the
Smashes
official was
Tavares' stick
on the
in
other
half.
side of the net.
They got away with a call there.
It was right there, but he blew the whistle down.
Welcome
Sure, he
in,
thought
everybody.
it
If
might
you're
have
just
been
coming in,
up
make sure to
on
hit
the
that
dash or
thumbs
not,
up for
but
us.
yeah.
And of course, if you're
Whistle.
watching on YouTube, hit
Face
that
off in the
subscribe
Carolina
as
zone.
well.
Tavares wins it. And Liljegren
Liljegren bringing this one back, carrying it
swings
around.
wide. Nice pass.
Tavares waiting,
holds,
quick shot.
fires, knocked down in front. Nylander was looking for a rebound. Dying seconds.
And there goes the horn, the buzzer.
They'll have a minute.
Nothing doing here. Toronto's going to have a
16
power play when they
time
return. Make
to
sure
start the second
nothing is
period.
going down. No
Brady Shea early,
extracurriculars.
66 seconds in.
And that's it. Lucas
power
coming in
play.
14 months.
Lucky
Lucas,
bounce for
thank you for all your
Sebastian
support.
Aho.
Let's go to
2-0
our intermission
after 20
and talk.
minutes. David along with Nick, Justin, and Elliot coming up in our first intermission.
Get the stats behind the stats with NHL Edge. Know more about every stat, every shift, and every star at NHL.com/edge.
Alrighty, there we go. It doesn't look like we're getting Zambonis today. What's up with that? Where's our Zambonis? I mean, we need the Zambonis. Maybe the Zambonis are just late. We'll keep trying to refresh. See if we get those Zambonis coming out. All right, first period is in the books. It was not a good one for Toronto. Here are the stats. 16 shots, Carolina, only 7 for Toronto. My gosh. Now, I don't think this is true. I think there's a little flub here with the stats. 3 hits for Toronto, no hits for Carolina. Carolina, we know, had that one hit because they plowed Jake McCabe from behind. So I think something's a little wonky with these hit numbers here. 13 faceoffs for Toronto, only 8 for Carolina. Leafs are 0 for 2 right now in the power play. Carolina goes 1 for 2. 8 giveaways for Carolina, only 2 for Toronto. That's not bad. 3 takeaways, 2 giveaways, and block shots 8-6 in favor of Toronto. So the stat line outside of the shots is actually pretty decent, right? It's actually pretty decent. I'm really mad, by the way, that we don't have our Zambonis going on the ice. I mean, I'm all for getting our Zambonis going. So yeah, those are the stats. Not horrible, but the shots are bad. Your 2 goal scorers today, it is Brady Shea, his 12th from Stahl and Martin Hook, and then Sebastian Aho, his 31st from Gunsel and Bernsey. Those are the only goal scorers. Carl the Monkey, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Munchie time, that's right. Get your snacks, get them going. The Leafs need to play with more passion. You know, it's funny because we watched last night. Last night was wild. They were so good last night. And all of a sudden they've faded away, and I don't understand it. The Oilers, I feel, are a much tougher team than Carolina, and they've just disappeared. Oh, bringing out the Bear Shark. Bringing out the Bear Shark, getting a little of this, a little of that. Our good friends from the Florida Park Explorers, our partner channel. If you haven't checked out the Florida Park Explorers, you need to check out the Florida Park Explorers. They bring you the magic of the theme parks in Florida. Not only that, but they bring you some personal shopping as your personal concierge, merch, theme park treats. It's so much fun. Check them out. Oil Collector, how's it going? Welcome in. Sammy kicked butt until he got hurt. Sammy had a great game. He had an outstanding game last night. You're right, until that mystery injury came about. All right, here are the other games going on today. The Devils are up 3-0 on the Islanders. Again, the Islanders struggling to get desperate points. They need The Capitals taking it 3-0 over the Jets, which, by the way, Ovechkin, 2 more goals to add to his collection. 5-4, the Avalanche over the Penguins. And right now, the Florida Panthers have a 1-0 lead over the Philadelphia Flyers. And it's Sam Reinhart who scores again from Lundell and Montour. Florida looking to get some points as well. After all the moving and shaking and winning and losing of last night, the standings, what was that? Did you hear that? That was crazy. There was like a big boom. The Boston Bruins are 2 points ahead of the Florida Panthers. 95 points for Florida, 97 for Boston. Right now, the Panthers have 2 games in hand. One of those is taking place right now. So if Florida wins today, they will be tied up with Boston. Toronto just shy of 90 points. They're sitting currently at 89. The Rangers, 98 points. Carolina sitting just behind them with 95. Philadelphia with 81. Tampa Bay hanging on to that first wild card spot with 83 points. Just a couple trying to catch Toronto. And of course, Detroit, they've excuse me. They were in that second wild card spot, but the Washington Capitals, after their win today, now have more points. Look at Jonathan. You're throwing pies at me? Jonathan throwing pies at me? That's just rude. Hey, the Zambonis are here. The Zambonis are here. Yay, that just made my day. Washington has actually bumped, for the time being, Detroit out of that last playoff spot. The Capitals are in. And again, the Islanders sitting about 4 points back. They're desperately trying to get in there, but so is New Jersey. So the race is on in the East. In the Western Conference, Colorado, Dallas, Winnipeg, they once were all tied at 93. Colorado is up at 97 points now. Dallas at 95. Winnipeg 93. In the Pacific, Vancouver at 98 points. Edmonton at 88 points. And Los Angeles at 85. Nashville, they are a-coming. They continue to win. They are 88 points. Vegas Golden Knights at 83 points, but the St. Louis Blues are right there. They're nipping at the heels of Vegas, 79 points. And it's a big game coming up tomorrow night. Vegas and St. Louis are playing each other, so St. Louis has a chance to get within 1. And then Nashville and Vegas are playing on Tuesday. So a tough back-to-back for Vegas. 2 very, very important games. How many more games until playoffs? Playoffs start in less than a month. Playoffs start April 20th. So depending on which team you're in for, there's about 13 games. 12, 13, 14, depending on which team. Oh, Lucas getting in there now, throwing some pies. Everybody's slinging pies. Brody, what did I see? Is it just me or Benoit should be in over Brody? Lee, I agree 100%. I think they gave Brody his kind of mental break to kind of let him regroup. And he has not looked good in this hockey game. He really has not looked good in this first period. When push comes to shove, I would absolutely have Brody in over, Benoit in over Brody. I think Benoit is a little bit tougher. He moves the puck a little bit better. So that's kind of where I think. It's going to be interesting to see what they do, because again, Brody was a $5 million defender, and it's tough, when you sit him, but you got to recognize he's suffering. He's not playing well. All right, winter storm warning here. 4 days of snow. Wow, Colorado low. My goodness, stay safe with all the snow. We had a big dumping here in Toronto, but it's been melting here today. Things are tougher for us Vegas fans, but seeing how strong players like Eichel and Thompson are doing right now. Yeah, you know what? Vegas is up and down, and who knows what's going to happen when you hit those playoffs, right? If you get a couple of those injured players coming back when there's no salary cap, that could totally turn things around for them. April 3rd, Lightning in Toronto. That's going to be a doozy. It's back-to-back Florida teams coming in. We got the Panthers on the 1st, then Lightning on the 3rd. That's going to be an interesting week. Max, how's it going? Tuned in late, but I'm kind of glad I did. I don't blame you. They have not played great here in the first. Krusty, that's right. The Zamboni. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We should just take a moment to sit back and enjoy the Zambonis. I need some Zamboni music. I gotta find some good, peaceful, meditating Zamboni music. Like for this, I drive a Subaru with snow tires. I can do anything. Daryl's ripping it through the streets there in the snow. Oh, that's funny. For me, the biggest problem with Brody is zero physical presence. It's not just the zero physical presence. It's the I think his defensive IQ is dropping substantially. Just a lot of bad decisions. Carl the Monkey, who are the first round in the playoffs? It depends. Right now, it would be Florida, but Florida and Boston are kind of battling it out. So it's going to be one of those teams, either the Panthers or the Boston Bruins. That's right, the Sambo. Oh my gosh, excuse me. As I almost choke live on stream, the Samboni. You know what? Samboni needs a t-shirt. Samboni, that needs a t-shirt. We've been trying to come up with some new merch designs, and I think Samboni definitely deserves a consideration. Alrighty, Edward, how's it going? Losing to the Canes already? Yeah, it didn't take long. It did not take long at all. Carolina jumped on it just about a minute or so into the hockey game. And the second goal was a bit of a fluke. But hey, they crossed the line, and that's all that matters. It goes in, it counts. There was a penalty shot in the first period. That was exciting. We don't see a penalty shot every day. Of course, Gunsel taking it, and he was not able to capitalize. We usually get weather from the west. Cool. Alfredson might want to coach. Interesting. Are you saying in Toronto? Like Daniel Alfredson coaching in Toronto? That's like blasphemy. Listen, I'm a big Alfredson fan, so I he has a great hockey IQ, but my goodness, I would be shocked if Toronto brought in one of the best Ottawa Senators of all time to coach. Zamboni was first used at Maple Leaf Gardens in 1959. Wow, that goes back. I love seeing some of the shots of like the homemade Zambonis that people use around their home rinks. Everybody's trying to come up with some invention to keep their ice clean and resurfaced properly. I would never come up with something as clever as a Zamboni. Alex, me neither. That's why I who is that? I missed it. James coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh, it was Jonathan, the pie hole. That's right. The pie hole. That up your pie hole was probably one of the funniest moments in our channel's history. That was just blurted out. Yeah, that was absolutely hysterical. Yeah, hopefully we get a better second period. Absolutely, for sure. All right, let me scroll back here. No, it was Ottawa bench, but he said it wouldn't be in Ottawa. That is kind of weird, right? That is kind of weird. You would think, I mean, that would go together really, really nicely. Can you imagine if Alfredson, he becomes the head coach of the Senators and he brings in Spezza as an assistant coach? Put the dynamic duo back together. Move over Bon Jovi. Here comes Samboni. Oh, goodness. The Leafs need to wake up. Yeah, they certainly do. They certainly got to get it going. They have to find a way. It has been a challenge for this team. I mean, they've just been in a great streak, right? They've been playing really well, which is good to see. And all of a sudden, they completely disappear, right? Which makes no. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, by the way, it's not really hockey related. Henry, how's it going? It's not really hockey related, but it kind of is, because there's some news about the only wannabe hockey player to ever take off his skate and try and get somebody. If you know what I'm talking about, it's been announced. Happy Gilmore's coming back. Happy Gilmore, according to Christopher McDonald, who plays Shooter McGavin, Shooter. Happy Gilmore 2 is in the works directly with Netflix and Adam Sandler's Happy Madison production. So Happy Gilmore 2 is in the works, and I'm so excited. I don't care how bad this movie is. It's going to be great. It's going to be so bad, it's great. I cannot wait. Happy Gilmore. I don't know what they're going to do. What kind of a story are they going to have? I don't know. But it is going to be insane. No, Ryan, it is true story. True story. And I cannot wait. What are they going to do? What could it possibly be? I can't wait. When I heard that, it just made my day. Saturday is usually the last night. It is, Carl. It is. They're going back to back yesterday and today. I gave up on Adam Sandler's a long time ago. Oh, very yes. There have been some doozies that have come out. Did you watch Hustle? Hustle was outstanding. I really, really like that. Just hoping Netflix doesn't make the movie terribly unfunny. Yeah, that's true, Alex. Kind of like Murder Mystery number 2. I was not a huge fan of Murder Mystery number 2. The first one I thought was great. I really enjoyed it. Morgan, did you like it? No spoilers, no spoilers. Morgan, do you say thumbs up or thumbs down? About time for a right? I mean, could they wait any longer? But I am super excited for that. Of course, the other news, going back to real hockey, we mentioned it yesterday. Tom Wilson suspended for 6 games for his high stick. If you weren't in the know on that, now you are. So that was kind of the other big story coming up, was with Tom Wilson getting the 6 games. And it's interesting because I believe, was it Jacob Trouba who swung a stick like a baseball bat, hitting a guy in the face, and all he got was like was it $50,000 or $5,000 fine? So it makes no mistakes. It makes no sense, excuse me. But Tom Wilson has a known history. So I think getting the 6 games is about time. Jonesy, what's going on, buddy? Hope you are doing well. Welcome in. Go Leafs, go. Any news on Samsonov? Yeah, so Sammy is fine. They came out after the game and they said Sammy's fine. It looked worse than it was, but he's fine. That's all they said. So what does fine mean? Does fine mean he's going to play Tuesday? Or does fine mean he's kind of day to day and they'll decide as the week goes on? I have no idea. But all they said is he's fine. So we'll see. Keep 6. What's going on? Welcome in. Back to back. That's right. If you're just coming in, we are about 30 seconds or so away from period number 2. We're looking for 5 more thumbs up. If you haven't hit that like button yet, kindly hit that like. Get us up to 100. That would be appreciated. Trouba's was maybe a little less blatant. Yeah. By like, thumbs up for Ghostbusters. All right. Thank you, Morgan. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go see it. Have to go see it. It's going to be good. Keep 6, 12 games remaining. We got 3 coming up this week. Look at Triton now getting in on the pie throwing. Everybody's slinging those pies. All right. The buzzer has gone. Well, it wasn't really a buzzer, but the clock has expired. We are set to go. Period number 2, just moments away. I still believe it was just his leg. He didn't react, so it rang off the post. Probably Charlie Horse. Yeah, it could be a Charlie Horse. The way he was kind of not putting any pressure on it, I was kind of thinking it could be a groin the way he was kind of holding it. But, the media had a lot to say about Sammy in his overzealous reactions to some of his little bang-ups. So we'll have to see. All right, let's get this back over. Time for period number 2. And we are set to go. Ready to go. We're just waiting for them to catch up, and then we will drop this puck. By the way, we are 10 subscribers away from 11,900. 110 away from 12K. At 12K, we're going to do a giveaway. So make sure you hit that subscribe. Help us out. And, of course, we want you as part of our channel to come back and be part of our community. So thank you so much. And to everybody from all the different countries, wherever you're watching from, thank you for being part of what we do. Now, here we go. Period number 2. Let's turn her up.
Watch his boy doing it than it ever was doing it himself.
Yeah. So we start the second period. The Leafs on the power play as it's fired in off the end glass, and Shea will get a quick clear.
Still not a new
for Carolina.
I'm a stranger.
Leafs
You're
the
waiting,
second highest
still
scoring
not
team
a
in the
new
league
car.
in the second period. With 94 goals,
there's 100
Colorado
likes.
had
Thank you
2
so
today,
much.
and a
Guys getting it
comeback
done
win
like that.
over
Bam.
Pittsburgh. They have 97 second period markers. Leafs are in. Tavares for Matthews. Glanced off his stick. In front it goes. Domi will fire it across to the other side. Nylander behind the net. It's picked off there, but turned back over, and
Really good
Nylander's on
play
it.
coming into the corner. Very aggressive.
Up top for Liljegren. Nylander trying to spin away from the checking of Pesce. Liljegren right on
Nylander with the rebound.
Tripped the stick of
Up
Nylander
over his stick.
with an open
He had it
side of the
open
net.
twice.
Yeah, he just turned around and the rebound came
Carl,
right
as
at
much
him,
as
and
I
just one
appreciate
hop wasn't
that,
able to
thank
get
you.
all of it.
But
Good effort
we need
of
real
Liljegren even
channels.
getting that one through on the quick
We don't get
release.
into that shady
So
stuff.
Riley will
We do it
dump it back
by
in.
the book.
Carolina back at full strength.
Big
Morgan
collision coming
Riley
in,
in
shot
front.
right
A
on.
Loose puck
Can't
there.
get the tip.
David Camp unable to find the rebound. Noah Gregor up with the puck, and there's Dewar chipping it back inside the line. Orlov behind his net trying to wheel away, knocked down by Gregor. Up with it is Dewar, trying to get it back to Gregor, and then fired it
Hit the
short
post
side
in
on
front. Dewar
Anderson.
can't get a stick on it.
Carolina on the rebound, and Nietzsche, who had 4 shots in the first period, sends it in front of the Leaf bench.
Gregor
Toronto
taking
gets
his man
on
out.
it,
Here
and
comes Kemp.
Kemp's back in. Here's David Kemp trying to get to the net, and it knocked off his stick, and Burns will flip to center.
Here's Brody with it. Brody.
Seen a couple of Leafs like McMahon and Camp with that swoop
It's going to
in
go out of
move,
play,
and
so we're going to get a whistle
looks
and
like
stop
some of the
it. Brody needs to stop
guys out of
and
the core
think
4 gaining a little more
before he
confidence
moves the puck.
offensively.
Yeah, absolutely.
He picks up
and
this
here's
loose
that quick
puck, and he's
release
just-
through the
he's
traffic,
trying to
and just
force
the double
things that
hop there
don't
over
look
the stick
like they're
as
there.
Nylander was just
Leafs look
turning.
burned
I
after
love
last
this,
night's
though,
game.
You gotta put
They,
the defender,
you know what,
especially
Presti,
when
they
he's a
do.
forward like
I
these
think
nets out there, he's
emotionally,
not
physically,
knowing how
that
to
game
defend
took
in
a
that
lot
way.
out of them.
Be
Thank you
aggressive
so
and
much
take
hitting those
hard to the net,
subscribes.
and he just lost
7
control of it at
away.
the last second.
7
Last night, the
away.
Leafs got 4 goals from non-core 4 forwards. 5th time that's
Putting it right
happened
in.
this
Wall
year.
coming
and that's
across, making a save.
a high for
Here
the
comes
Leafs this
Holmberg.
season.
Only with 2
2 from
goals last
Holmberg, 2
night.
from
Gonna give it to
McMahon last
Nyes.
night.
Nyes playing this in the corner,
Nyes
dancing around.
Trying to
Can't
center,
get it back to
Drury
Holmberg.
there for Carolina. Flips it out and gloved down by Robertson. Chips it back to TJ Brody. Around it goes for McCabe, up off the skeet of Nyes. Now Robertson bumping at center. Nyes backs him up to Holmberg. and he'll
Holmberg,
flip it
nifty
in
little
and
deke move
into the
there.
bench
He's going to
on the
throw
change.
this one in the corner.
Chatfield to
Draisaitl
Drury.
picks up his
That's
49.
Off the side of the
Wow.
net. Matthews after it comes up with it. Here's Austin Matthews, and the shot muffled, doesn't get to the net. Matthews with 3 goals in 3 career games against Frederick Anderson. Bertuzzi up ahead, great pass.
Here
Matthews
comes
to
Domi.
Domi in. Looking
Tries
for
to thread the
Matthews.
needle. Tried to put it to Matthews. There, he should have
Looks
shot.
like it had opened right up for Max.
You know what? He got locked in. He had it as a player. You just can't get off the idea of passing. And the play there was to take the shot from the slot area. What a great play by Matthews at the line, though, between the legs to spring him in free.
Saw that last week with Dylan
They
Strome.
come in on the offside.
Was loose in front.
You look at
He
these
still
shots,
passed off to
17
Ovechkin.
shots
Same
to
idea
9.
here for Max Domi.
Toronto
You know,
needs
on
to
the quick
shoot
little
the puck more.
turnaround here, there's
That
the
should
great
have been the
effort
message.
between the
If
legs,
I'm
and
the coach,
Chatfield is just gonna
at
leave the
intermission,
shooter
I
to
sit
his
there and I
goaltender.
say,
That's what you do.
shoot
Take away the guy on
the
the
puck.
offside for the little tap in, and there was just nothing there for the shot. Chatfield actually ends up making the play with his stick, but leaves the shooter to your goaltender, and the shot never came.
Domi with 5 points in his last 2. Riding shotgun with Matthews. Teravainen drops, and Woll will steer that into the corner. In behind the net, Big Jordan Stahl trying to wrap, and Woll
Nice
down.
play.
to
Stahl
hold on
just
to that.
flicks
Yeah, the
Riley
key there
off
for
him like a
Woll was
bug.
the skate tight against the post. I think
Toronto,
Stahl thought
boy,
maybe
oh
there was a
boy,
little bit of
they are
daylight there as he
definitely
got a
suffering
quick jump on that
some
one. As the
back-to-back
shot came
game
from
lag
behind, a
right
quick
now.
little block And watch how
I don't
quickly
think
lifted the stick
this
and
hit
got it there.
stat
That's
is
just
calculating
textbook
properly.
Positioning.
Because there's
The
got to be
foot is
more
anchored against the post. There's no way
than the
that one's
4
finding a
hits
way to
it's
slip
showing.
underneath as Woll makes the save.
But the hits are suffering, their shots are suffering.
Burns in front, Stahl.
Poor Joseph
Unable
Wall
to get
is
a
left
shot
to do it
away,
all on
was
his own.
Defended well by Tavares, and the puck out to center. Teravainen off the boards and into Leaf skate and ricocheted back into Carolina territory. Just past 4 minutes of the second period. Shea and Aho, the goal scorers for Carolina in the first.
Onyx, that would be very cool.
Jake McCabe.
Daryl, what's going
Trying to get
on?
it back to Brody. It comes to the near side. McMahon shoulder to shoulder with Stahl, and Tavares digs
That
it
is a
out.
great point. They do not
There's
hate
McCabe
to
one-handing
lose.
it down into the Carolina zone. A
We
shoulder
need to get
chip from
Shorzy
Burns
in
as he
this
plays it
locker room
around.
to teach them a lesson.
Teravainen loose at center. Sends it in and hits to the
Blended.
Canes bench on a change. Carolina plus 29, so they're the best team in the second period from a differential.
There's a shot tip right on. It's loose. It's there. Gregor hits his face on the
How did
post.
that not go in? First the tip. And
My
then
God, there's a
Gregor
force
cracks
field
the
along
net.
that goal line. The
Back
puck
the other way, Natchez.
cannot penetrate.
Marty Natchez overskates it. Hands it off to Kuznetsov, knocked off his stick, and maybe a break here.
David, how's it going? Hope
but
you've been well.
defended by Shea.
It almost looked like Gregor might have even been able to kick it in as he missed it with his stick, and Anderson for a split second had no idea where it was. Somehow that one stayed out, similar to the play in the first period against Woll.
Daryl, no
There's
comment.
Holmberg, Nice.
There's
Nice
Nyes
trying
coming
to
in,
get to the net,
driving
checked by
towards the net.
Shea.
He's going to
Gets
take it around
back.
behind. Nyes coming out.
And
Great defense here by Carolina.
Matthew Nyes.
Robertson has it. Nicky's going to go back to the
line
point.
it comes.
Lilligren
walking
taking
the
a
line
shot.
and
That one's
sending
going
it
to go into the
wide.
corner.
Holmberg
Holmberg coming up with it.
trying to come out in front. Now turns back. Pontus Holmberg protecting the puck. Joel Edmondson fires right on.
Big blast, 91 miles an
Svechnikov trying
hour.
to clear, kept in by
Holding it in,
Nyes.
Knives. Great
Good
move.
work by the Holmberg line. Now Shea
Robertson going in the
will
corner.
flip
Shea's just going to flip
out
this
to
one
center
up.
ice, and Brody
Comes all the way down.
back in his
Brody
own
back to
zone.
pick this one up.
Here's Brody headmanning off Robertson. Clubbed down by
Ready,
Anderson.
go. Oh, they
That's
knock it down in front. Quick shot. What a
Stop by
save.
Anderson.
Matthews
Goes in
off the
front.
post.
And
Patrick,
Matthews
how's it
right
going?
there. Tough angle.
Matthews,
After
they
Anderson
knock
gave
it down out of the
away.
air. Freddie giving it away, and Matthews
So the
bringing
Leafs
the
come
iron.
close twice in rapid fire. Out in front
And
of
Matthews through the legs. What a
He's
shot.
between the
And what a
legs.
save.
Stopped by
Matthews
Anderson.
going between the legs.
Yeah, look at
and
the
Freddie
crowd.
Anderson, holy, I want what he's
Unbelievable chances
having.
there. You saw the one earlier. Forget about that.
That
It's
was
Matthews
outstanding.
with
What a
chance to get
sequence.
59. What a
Matthews
save,
with a
sliding
couple of
across by
opportunities,
Anderson.
and Freddie
The second one between
here to shut him down. That Matthews play was sick. Holy moly. Matthews has wrung so much iron. My goodness. I don't even know what to say. Freddie Anderson, he is looking outstanding. I mean, he's playing like Freddie plays. Just spectacular. And listen, after what Freddie Anderson has gone through, I'm super excited to see him playing so well. Just not against our team. Come on, these boys need to catch a break. The Leafs should have had 4 goals so far in this period, and they just can't seem to bury it in. Holy moly. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, thank you for being here. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb B12 Experience. We love our hockey, and we are going to be doing a whole lot of hockey down the stretch and into our playoff marathon. We're going to be going strong until the Stanley Cup has been handed out. So thank you for joining us. There's several ways that you can support our little old channel here. First and foremost, just by showing up, watching along, that is awesome. Hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, that helps us out so much. If you want to take it a step further, become a channel member. Channel members have different perks and benefits. There's a few different levels to support us with. Now, if you want to take it offline outside of YouTube, we did just start a brand new Patreon account. The levels of Patreon are very similar to the levels of the memberships. The difference is the memberships offline away from YouTube obviously don't have the YouTube component that they take away. So that's the difference between a membership on YouTube and a Patreon. Our Patreon is going to have a lot of behind the scenes look, a lot of different adventures we go on, and is going to have stuff that we're not going to put on YouTube. So you're going to get some exclusive content here with Patreon. So definitely check us out. And if you're looking for something to do, you can definitely help us out by any of those means. But just watching along and subscribing goes a long way. So thank you all so much. Here we go, back from commercial break.
Number 50
Let's rock.
has been scored tonight in the nation's capital. Hyman with 49 last night. Chatfield trying to center. That's knocked down by McMahon. What a season for Zach Hyman. Tavares in front of the Leaf bench. Checked by Jarvis, and a big hit there by McCabe.
50 goals for Zach Hyman. Unbelievable.
Jake McCabe,
The Hymenator is crushing it.
Seth Jarvis has been hit more than any forward, and
There's Matthews
McCabe
going
was
to take
on
the bump.
the
This is
dishing
coming loose. Trying to get
into
it.
that.
Leafs just cannot get this puck.
Well, what a year Seth Jarvis has had. On a roll in that 6-game goal streak at the moment. 27 on the season. This is third year.
Thank you, Endgame.
Sent back
Appreciate
in, and
that.
Riley in deep centers that. Knocked away from the front of the net by Martinook. The Matthews line back out there as they've had score
Matthews
chances
is
on
Iron
their
Man.
last
Seems
two
to
shifts.
be.
Yeah, I
My
like
goodness.
that sequence out of the commercial. You go the Tavares line with the matchup against Aho, and then right back to Matthews trying to get some energy
Carolina
back
trying to
into
pick
their
this
bench
one up,
and
trying to bring this one
follow
in.
up what was a couple of great
Pizza Hut
shifts.
pizza or
Approaching
Domino's.
8 minutes of the second, and it's
Blended
Tyler
Pizza Hut is
Bertuzzi going to
definitely
work
the
at center.
third for me, the
Sidestepped
third of the
hit,
three.
got it to Domi. Matthews
Oh, here's
through,
Matthews breaking in,
and
can't
a
get
bouncing
it.
puck. He
But of course,
couldn't
if
cut to the
Pizza
net
Hut
with
wanted
it.
to be a sponsor, Pizza Hut would be my number one.
Bumped ahead to Teravainen.
But
Bank pass off the boards.
I don't mind
Broken up,
Pizza.
intended
It's
for
been better
Svechnikov.
of late.
The
It
other
was really bad
37
for
on
a
the
while.
ice made the defensive play.
Domino's is good but greasy.
Back in
My
comes
go-to
Carolina.
is Pizza Nova. I
Nick just
love
turns
Pizza
back,
Nova.
pivoting against Camp. Then just dumping it into the corner.
Here
and
comes Toronto, picking it up
Liljegren
in
is
the corner.
there.
11 and a half to go here in the second period.
Timothy
Toronto
Liljegren
going to carry this
through
one up, bringing it in
into the
over to Kemp.
Carolina zone.
Gonna take this
That,
shot.
and it's vacuumed up.
And Freddie
by
going to gobble it
Anderson.
up and hang on to it.
Yeah, you said the combination, Chris. Jarvis had been hit coming into this
Pizzaville or Pizza
game more
Nova
than
are
any
better
other
than all
forward
three.
with 154.
You know what, Lee? I've
You
had
can add to that, just
Pizzaville
great timing there
just
by
recently.
McCabe.
Their
You
chicken
guys
wings
looking
were
back
good.
for the puck.
I was
Good
not
rush
a
up
fan
the
of their
ice, and this
pizza.
one,
I'm not gonna lie.
deflection, and
But I guess it
one
depends on
hopper
where
there
you're getting from.
for Anderson to hold on. Well, Frederick Anderson,
Team Canada
and,
women
you
just
talk
won
about
the World
a guy
Curling
who's had to deal with all
Championship.
kinds
There you
of
go,
different
the
injuries.
Canadian women
What a
dominating
story
curling.
he has been
Yet
returning
again,
to action
outstanding.
and just been
Oh,
hard
no
to put
Pizza
anything
Nova.
by him.
Do you have
This
Mama's
entire year,
Pizza out
but
in
coming
Montreal?
off 46
Mama's Pizza
games,
is really good. I haven't
he's
done
been
that for a while.
fantastic for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Pizza Olo.
Shot
Oh,
7
Lee, I
for
haven't had that in a
Toronto.
long time. That is
Here in
very
the
good
second
too.
period.
Pizza Olo is very good.
Brody reversing it. McCabe
More
around
than
the boards.
pizza?
McShay
Interesting,
there.
Alex.
Plays that.
Alex,
On goal.
California Pizza Kitchen.
Nason
When I can get it
out
when I'm in the
there,
States, I love it.
working
California
against
Pizza
McCabe.
Kitchen is outstanding.
Brody trying to turn it up ice. Holmberg sidestepped the hit.
Onyx,
from
I didn't
Nason.
know that.
And now it's
It's
Nick
not
Robertson.
delivery, it's t-shirt. No.
Checked in the zone.
It's Delicio
Back
up
to
here.
Pesci and across. It'll come
Carolina
back to
setting it up,
Brett
shot right
Pesci
on. Nice
off
save
the
by
logo
Wall.
hole.
Hey, look, Brody made a nice
And
play to
back to the
kind of
line,
tip it out
kept
of
the
the
line by
danger.
Shea. Carolina with an extended
I
shift
feel
in
like
the
we
lead
should
zone.
give TJ Brody a
Nice outlet
standing
there to
ovation. Made
Robertson.
a nice play.
He missed.
New Orleans
Nyes with
pizza
the
is
pass.
underrated.
It's an icing call. It comes
I've
back
never been to New Orleans.
into the Leaf zone.
So Leafs
Uber Eats. Get
sending it all the way down the
almost
ice. We have an
anything.
icing
What do you
call
mean by
coming
almost?
back.
Well, you can't get a hockey icon like Austin Matthews.
All right, I will keep it turned down a little bit.
With Uber Eats.
I love pizza. I can eat
You love
pizza
your fourth line puts all
anytime.
kinds of pressure on, creates the icing, and it, before that puck was even
Dallas
down
has a
for
pizza
the
delight.
whistle
Nice.
to blow, the Aho line was out there getting ready to go.
And Aho wins
Carolina,
the
quick
draw.
shot,
In
tip
front,
just
and
wide.
Jarvis just missed the tip. Now flip to center. Leafs looking for a change. And Holmberg will
Holmberg going to
charge
flip this one in,
as
driving
wingers
down. He's going to
head
take
to the
this in
bench,
solo.
and up comes
Here comes Tavares.
Orlov trying to clear. Nylander.
Nylander can't get it through.
The puck and it's rolled back.
All the way down. Toronto getting it set up currently in
10
Pizza
minutes into
parking
the
lot.
second.
Nice.
Here's a turnover, and Orlov trying to center that, and it's off Labushkin and out.
Can't wait for chicken parm delivery. Oh, I wish more play. It's hard to get a good chicken parm these days. They're going to take a commercial break. I will tell you, and I'll call them out by name. My favorite restaurant. It was about a 15. Yeah, it was a little bit of a drive for us. It wasn't bad. But my favorite Italian restaurant was called Mezzanotte. And for those of you in and around the northern Toronto area, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. This place called Mezzanotte. Their pizzas were outstanding. Their pasta fagioli soup was off the chart. It was my favorite. Their chicken parm and pasta was the best. Well, they closed up shop and they moved further south. We still would get from them. We'd bring it in. And they moved again and they opened a new restaurant and they completely changed their menu. No pasta fagioli soup, no chicken parmesan. I'm so disappointed. Mezzanotte, you need to come back. You need to bring those items back. I will drive. It's a really long drive. I will make that drive. The food was that good. So if anybody knows the owners of Mezzanotte, tell them to come back to where they used to be because it was so good. It was my favorite. I'm struggling to find food like that. All right. Welcome to the Toronto Maple Leaf food conversation. Oh, Scatterbush is good, Dallas, but Mezzanotte, their chicken parm was way better than Scatterbush. I mean, I go that far. Welcoming everybody. Thanks for joining us as we go on our food rant. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes, hanging out with us tonight, hitting those likes. It's not been the game we want it to be. We're about halfway through, just under 10 minutes in the second period. We're talking hockey. We're talking food. We're just having a good time while we're waiting for the Leafs to kind of get things going again. So if you're just coming in, welcome. Come into the chat, say hello, join the conversation. We'd love to have you around. They're just coming back from commercial
in the
break.
second
We'll bring
period,
this back up.
Makes sense that
For whatever reason, be sure to try San Marino's in Waterbury, Frank Pepe's in New Haven, and Lobster Landing in Clinton. All right, I will have to go back and write those down.
Here's Brent Burns off a Carolina faceoff win. Shot goes wide. Sent in behind the net.
Well,
Nice battle.
Mia Mamas. Oh, that with that name, it's probably real good.
Now able to get it out, and Domi will be first man to it.
Domi
So
racing
Anderson
down.
under the
Freddie's
net.
going to play this one
Wraps
around.
it around, and it's flicked high in the air to center. Brought down by Martin.
Patrick, nice.
Handing it off,
Promoting
and
the
getting it
family
back.
rip business.
A nice
Love
stop
it.
there by Wall, square to the shooter.
I hope it's good stuff.
Off
Nico,
the boards,
how's it
tipped in by
going?
Burns. Spun around.
Daryl's getting
Smart
hungry.
hook by
Real, what's
Riley.
going on? Just
Where's
finished work.
Martin on it?
Leafs are not playing good, I'll tell you that
Tipped in at
much.
the line by Slavin. And here's a turnaround shot by
Yeah, I think
Jarvis.
Jay's
blocked.
playing Friday afternoon. I think is
there.
our
He just
first
closed the gap
Thursday
and
afternoon.
made sure that puck didn't
Oh,
get
I thought it
through.
was Friday. Darn.
Gensel, Rick wide. Jarvis back in. Hands it off to Shea.
Made my
and around
grandson
it comes to Pesci.
Mac and cheese with
Back
brown
behind the net
hamburger
where the
onions.
Leafs
There you go.
Are on it. And Tavares out. He's got
Here's a race. Nylander
with the
has a
leg
chance
to the
coming
net.
in. A
Nylander,
clapper.
he whipped that
And I think
wide.
Anderson just got a piece.
And it
92.4
ricochets
miles an
around
hour.
for
Carolina right
Jarvis.
back the other way.
Back the other way.
Bringing
Cut
this
off
one
with the
down.
pass by McCabe. Liljegren runs his man into the inboards. It'll come back to the line, and here's Aho.
Aho
Straddling
walking
the
that line.
keeping it in. That one's sent in front, and McCabe's on it. Tried an outlet, and that off a
Bouncing
skate
around.
right to
Toronto's going to hold this
Joseph
one up,
Woll.
slow
You know,
things
right
down
now,
a little
Joseph
bit.
Woll's just saying, I can't let anything get by me
Trying to
now.
make some good
and he's
lasagna
looked
soup.
solid. He's looked calm. And
It
here's
looked
another
good,
good
Triton.
example. The drive to the outside, the play in the middle, and look at his positioning.
We need it. We
Puts
got to
the
get
rebound out
some good
to
soup
safety,
recipes.
and then a little chip to the outside. And this is one that
Good
Nylander,
baked
you see
potato
the
soup,
pressure
pasta
coming,
fagioli.
and
Those
that
are my two
probably
favorites.
forced a shot
Along with
earlier
chicken
than
noodle,
Nylander
French
would have
onion,
liked.
minestrone. Okay,
He
I like all
scored
the
many
soups.
from that right side coming down. A lot of times
Just not
it's
cream
the
of
quick little
broccoli.
wrist shot that beats the goaltender.
Or cream of
The
mushroom.
slapper there unable to get past Anderson.
9 points in
Wall is
Nylander's
6-0
last
and
5
allowing
games.
2 goals or fewer this season. Leafs up to 15
Came
shots
into this
now.
game 7th in scoring. Matthews tied for 8th with
Who?
Leon Draisaitl.
Oh yeah,
at the
good,
start
great
of the
point.
game.
So our social media coordinator, she just made a really good point. If you have a really good recipe you'd like us to try, whether it's a soup recipe, a good chicken recipe, email them over. We'll make them. We'll do a little taste test. Samwelb12yt@gmail.com. Email us in your soup recipe.
That's off a Carolina skate, so a hand pass.
That's right, Trident.
You know, these are the kind of games when you're getting down
Robert,
to the end
welcome
of the season,
in. It is
Joseph
Joseph Wall versus Freddie Anderson tonight, the two tenders
of the
twine.
Carolina Hurricanes play, this is one of those games. If this is a playoff game, you find a way to stay involved
Peter,
in the game.
if it's really good chicken parm, I will go as far as I need to go on the
That next goal just changes the whole complexion of this game, and that's what playoff series are won and lost by.
Yeah.
These are the kind of games.
Don, the hitting is way down tonight from where the Leafs have been.
Earlier this
Ovechkin, yes, 2 more goals for Ovechkin today. 46 away from Gretzky's record.
Late in the game from 2 goals down.
Yes, Nico. But which one? I'm kidding. I got such a dirty look. Yeah, doorbell. Here's a pass across. Quick shot coming in. Visit Toronto with my mom last June. It was amazing. Got to go to Casa Loma, CN Tower. Oh, nice. Casa Loma is beautiful. Did you enjoy the CN Tower? Go from Montreal to Ottawa for lasagna. Blended, that's great. Veal, oh yes. Lee, California sandwich is spectacular. That's going to be tipped to Ediplay. Love a good California sandwich.
Edmondson thought he had a man there, but he was.
Yeah, we got to get the boys going. Pizza acquired. Patrick's got the pizza. He's on the way.
From his partner, and he thought, I got a guy in position, but instead it was the end of a shift. So probably best to get a face-off and start all over again.
22:55 last night for Edmondson, his most as a Leaf.
The glass floor was. Oh yeah, they were renovating. They were doing some work. They're actually putting in a 2-level glass floor now. Here's a quick shot. Wall's going to make that save. Toronto's going to kick this one out. Here's a race. Here comes Toronto. Putting in the corner. Robertson trying to get there. He can't get there first. Nyes on the other side cuts it off. Here's Holmberg. Going a short side. I think that was off the bar. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. There's another shot. That one just misses. Get that wave going in 3, 2, 1. Okay, virtual wave time. Get those hand emojis up.
He tried to play that back for Robertson covering.
Here comes Nyes.
Can't barge through. Brody will one-handed high in the air.
Look out, almost hit him in the face. And he's going to get a penalty. What a bonehead play. Nick Robertson. That was atrocious. The puck was coming down. He swung at it with his stick, hitting the Carolina person in the face. Not good. They're going to commercial break. Nick Robertson, what are you doing? Here it is. The hands are coming up. Keep them going around and around and around. So here's a funny story. You say, you heard me say doorbell girl. So here's the funny story. One day, in the middle of the day, working away, and the doorbell rings, and we got one of those video doorbells. Doorbell rings, and I check the video, and I don't see anybody there. So I'm like, oh, maybe we got a package delivered. So I go and open, or I look out the window, and I see there was a food delivery there, but we didn't order any food. So I guess somebody from a couple houses down, or whoever it was, or maybe it was a delivery person, came running back to pick up the food. So D sees in the camera some girl running away from the house. So she's like, why is there some strange girl leaving my house in the middle of the day? So she has now become known as Doorbell Girl. It was pretty darn funny. It's the little things that make us laugh, and you have to laugh. Chris, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, Toronto penalty. Jeff coming in. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you. When I used to live in Mississauga, I loved going to Martino's on the Queens. Martino's, I've heard of that before. I don't think I've ever been there, but I think I've heard other people talking about how good it is. Shaggy coming in. Let's go Canes. Canes are going all right. Canes are holding these Leafs at bay. CXJ, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Happy to have you here. Doorbell girl. Almost as good as when I used to work in sports. I was in the box office and one of the players left tickets for a side piece, shall we say, and the name on the ticket envelope, all it said was Reebok Girl. Or no, sorry, not Reebok Girl, Foot Locker Girl. It said Foot Locker Girl on the envelope. Well, come on. Like, ridiculous. So funny. Alrighty. Time to get back. Commercial break is over. Let's go, boys. Nick Robertson is in the box. Toronto
that really changed the game and
has to
allowed
kill another
Toronto
penalty.
to take
Carolina
over that game. This is one of
has
those moments
been
there,
real good
like a
on the
playoff
power
game where
play.
you got to get a kill.
Dallas, how funny.
Well, they dig in. Carolina wins the draw, though, and gets control of the puck. It's
Coming around.
played to Burns.
Burnsy's going to try and put it in. Carolina's going to keep this one in. Gensel knocks it down.
Aho.
They're going to put it down low. Quick cross, back door. And he can't get the shot off. It was rolling on Svechnikov. And Toronto clears this out and down the ice.
You know, you go
Spiced
down in
Coke.
front to
I've
just
never heard of
force
such a
that
thing.
very play. You force a saucer pass that doesn't necessarily
brand
lay
new.
down and might have
My
saved
goodness.
the goal.
Very us. Did it have, like, was it really spicy? What did that even
Canes are
taste
in.
like?
Jarvis back to Burns. In
Carolina
deep,
bringing
it's
it down,
in
coming out in
to
front.
Gensel missed the hot pass.
Gunsel not
Here's
controlling
Burns
a couple
walking
pucks.
in. Gensel passes across, dropped
Another
off,
quick shot that goes
and
wide.
shot fired wide. Svechnikov
Yeah,
with
Gordon,
the
they said
Lokies.
he'll be fine.
Got it again, twists it to Gensel. That broken up neatly by
Honest
Holmberg.
Holmberg tried to feed it over to McMahon,
One
couldn't
kept
do it.
alive by
Carolina
Jarvis.
still coming around. 1 minute gone, but
Aho.
Aho still tracing
Burns,
to the line with a
one-timer,
shot. That
explodes
sails
off the
just
glass.
wide.
Svechnikov.
Open now and give the review. All right, Onyx
As
is
they
going to give it a
play back
try.
around, Burns. Aho. Seam pass.
Side of the net,
They
they
missed the
don't
tip
connect.
as
Toronto
Jarvis
getting lucky here.
couldn't get the redirect in front. They got the setup they were looking for.
Right in front,
Now it's
all
Aho
alone,
in front.
one-on-one.
Holds
Wall made about
across
18 moves,
Svechnikov
coming across.
and Wall
Nice save
across
there
to
by
stop
Wall.
that.
Wow. He was
As
twitching
Carolina,
out as he
a
was
little bit of
one-on-one with the
globetrotting
Carolina player.
in the Leaf zone.
They had
That was
control of
crazy.
the puck 4 or 5 times, but the common theme was a little bit of a, pretend
It's
that you've
weird.
lost
Has
your
a
balance.
candy
There's the
taste,
great play
not
by
a
Edmondson
spice
going
taste.
down and forcing
Very
a bouncing
strange.
pass, and then
First of
another
all,
one in
Coke
front
is
just
sugary
can't quite
enough.
get control. They had good
How
quick
is the-
puck
how is a
movement. They won
candy
the loose
taste
puck
different
battles,
from
and
regular
how about the
Coke?
patience
I'm
there
very curious for this.
of Joseph Wall, not only to challenge Aho and come out
Interesting.
that far to
Interesting.
give him nothing, but then somehow able to get back to the
4:20
other side
to go here in
and
the
make
second
save
period.
through traffic. Well done.
Nothing doing for the Maple Leafs.
Puck dropped unfairly. Leafs have been second best in the faceoff circle
You're just
tonight.
coming in. Welcome to the
42%.
show.
They're number 2 in the league.
Do all those
On
YouTube
the
things.
season.
Hit those thumbs up.
And
Hit
Carolina
that subscribe.
7th best, so
We're
Nason
6
will
subscribers
step in
away
against
from
David
11,900. Some raspberry. Interesting.
who's been 4-2 for the Leafs so far.
David Kemp in there.
Time is the issue here. They're just checking with the
Against
clock.
Steven Nosen.
See if a few
They're making
seconds
sure
ticked off, and now they've
Clock
got it
is
all
set.
set
Now
up.
we're ready to go.
34 left in the
Nosen
power
wins it back.
play, and that
Coming
face-off
across,
won by
one-timer, and
Carolina.
Wall
There's
is
a-
there.
Another sharp glove stop
Toronto's
by
allowed a
Wall.
power play
And
goal
made
in
it look
7
easy.
of the last
There's a
8
play where
games.
for Wall,
That
you know
is
what
not
different setups
good.
look like. And so as soon as he sees the kick out, take a quick little look with his head.
Lucas,
and
I
then
did not
by the time the
see
shot
it,
comes,
I don't think.
he's already got his shoulders square. He's in great position. And although it was a good shot, that was an easy save.
I wouldn't recommend it. That's
On the
enough
road
for
is
me.
save
Thank you,
percentage
Onyx,
this
for
year,
taking one for the team.
931.
18 seconds
the
to go here on the
corner,
power
Nason.
play. Carolina.
One game as a
Great
member of
puck
the Leafs.
movement, and
That
here's
pass
Dewar going to
glances
knock
off
this one
the
around.
stick,
And he's
Dewar
going to come with a
takes
hit.
his man out.
Great play by
Great
Dewar, gives it to
positioning
Kemp.
by
It's a
Dewar,
2-on-1
right at the
shaping up.
break
Dewar
with
driving the
Kemp
net, pass coming
it.
across, and he just
Skips
can't
past
reach it.
Connor Dewar, who
You
has
have
one
11
shorthanded
cans
goal
left.
this year.
Oh, goodness.
Looking for his first goal as a Leaf.
Does it double as a rust removal?
Carolina invades one more time.
Dropping the
Leafs
back,
back
Canes
at
with a
full
shot.
strength. Loose at
Power
the
play
side of the
has
net
expired.
today.
We're back at even strength.
Is recovered by the Leafs and played by Liljegren out. Robertson gets it in, stolen by Matthews, and he missed the target trying to go to the forehand. Matthews has been around it here in the second period. And now scooped out to center where
Save him for
34
Halloween.
nearly
Yes,
stole it.
Hyman, 50
Back
goals.
the other
It's
way though is
amazing.
Drury, and he bumps into Liljegren. Austin Matthews can't get
it out.
loose.
Carolina with a
Checked,
shot. That one
off
just
the
misses.
glove of Wool
3
to the
minutes
near
left to
side.
go here in period number 2.
Reversed and Stahl for Martinook. Back to Stahl. And at the line, Brett Pesce sends it deep. Checking line for Carolina, spending time in the Leaf zone. Drury, and that'll be gloved and held by Wool with 2:42 remaining.
Well, there's a great job by Wall making the saves, and then Dewar does a nice job of winning that puck battle. You could see the rolling puck there as Camp had a hard time getting it controlled, and the pass through the legs of the defender just evaded Dewar, and then short side there is Matthews trying to go up.
Toronto's
and
got to
high.
figure out a way of getting
And how about that,
things
right
up
off the
and
shoulder.
going here.
Joseph
They're
Wall with some of his
really,
better saves there on that
struggling.
penalty kill to keep it a 2-goal game, just as we were talking about.
27 stops in the game for Wool now. 29-17, the shots on goal. Carolina's, on average, allows the fewest shots on goal, 25.8 per game. Ranked best in the league. That's an icing call against the Hurricanes.
Well, that was Aho who actually made a good defensive play there. Tavares was trying to get to that puck, had an opportunity for maybe an odd man rush, but the speed of Aho closed quickly. But now an icing
Anderson doesn't
gives
let any
Tavares
goals
an
in.
opportunity to try to win a draw
Right?
and get a play
My goodness.
offensively from it.
Shoot the puck. It's not hard.
Second highest scoring team in the
You just
league,
have
trying to
shoot.
get off the
the
schneid
puck.
here in Carolina. Down by 2.
I'm a stranger. I thought you
John
wanted
Tavares
Stone
checked
Temple
there by
Pilots
Aho,
to come
and
and perform at intermission.
here's Liljegren sending it ahead, but that pass broken up, and Nylander will circle back.
Vito,
Tracked there
how's
by
it going?
Aho.
Welcome in. Fire Keith.
Nylander past the first man, and now through center
you, Engage.
into the
Appreciate that.
Carolina zone. Wide on Orlov, in behind the net. He'll
Lee,
spin it in front,
you
but
got busted.
nobody home for the Leafs, and back
Here
the other
comes
way.
2-on-1.
Orlov
Carolina
with a
again.
break,
Quick
and
shot.
Wool will
Wall
stop.
with a nice save.
As
Had to
he
squeeze tight.
Almost
on
looked like
that
he
one.
was checking in behind.
Well, the fuel tank got empty there for Nylander.
Yeah,
as
thank
he
you.
went
Again, we've been
end-to-end
working on
and
our
took a lot of
website,
energy, tried
trying to make it a
find
little bit,
seam through the middle.
you know,
Nice job of Orlov.
a
Look
little
how he
bit
uses his stick
better
to
and better
force
each
him to
time
the
we make some
outside.
tweaks to it.
Now all
So I
of a sudden
appreciate you
gotta
checking
try
it
to
out.
get back, and you could see Nylander's legs were barking, and that's another big save for Joseph Wall to hold on. If a rebound was there, you saw Jarvis right on the doorstep looking for
The
anything
Wall
to fall down.
has been sharp again. The second goal was a bit of a fluke.
So minute 34 remaining
First
here
goal,
in the
it is
second
what it
period.
is.
Another Hurricane face-off win. The burn shot hit traffic in front as Edmondson had tied up Kotkaniemi. Camp lost it. Kotkaniemi on it
Come around
again.
in the corner. Smile Mark, what's going on? Welcome in.
Labushkin ridden into the corner. Kotkaniemi to the
Back to the line. Here's a
and
shot. That one's
by
deflected in
Slavin,
front. Wall
bounced in front.
had to be careful.
Redirected by Nason. And Wool
Broken
sharp
stick
on that.
down in the ice. Last minute to
Edmondson
play
now
here in this
sends it
period,
down
and
the ice
Toronto
past Slavin.
needs to go to the lost and found
And
to
icing
find their
call.
game because they
Boy,
are
another tough one
struggling.
for Wall with traffic in front, a bouncing puck, and he's been able to track it pretty darn effectively.
Davis,
there.
welcome
As
in.
The battle was won in the corner. You could see
Avs,
3
welcome
Hurricanes
in.
on the puck.
He's gonna
Kotkaniemi
go
with
on
the
a don't
quick
want
little
our
shot
no
back.
shutout
And
streak to end.
once
We
this
still
gets
got
deflected,
time.
he's got no idea
Still
where it
got
is for a
time. Loose
split
game
second,
last
but
night.
gets the right pad out and kicks
The
it
one they wanted. I mean, it
out
was.
of harm's way.
They were outstanding last night. They've fallen away here.
On
Fallen
the draw,
away.
Camp fires that back for the Leafs. Final minute, second period.
Back to the line. Here's a shot. Deflected in front.
Here's a
Coming
center
around.
pass,
Nice
blocked
job there by
Labushkin.
Labushkin.
Camp up into
Great
the
play.
offensive
Kemp
zone
gets
trip.
taken down.
And the Leafs will get the final minute power play here in the second.
Leafs going to the ball. I hate when they get a power
Svechnikov
play
holds his head
where it's
and
split a minute. on
laments
each one.
that play.
Yeah, good play though by David Camp. Again, having words with Jarvis there. Watch as he turns, he comes back and supports. Now just trying to get out of the.
So this was kind of a fluky trip here.
Right
Fluky trip is.
You can see Svechnikov's
stick was out, and
the penalty as well. But that's all.
It did catch Kemp. Kemp
Good
goes down.
positioning
We'll take
and
it. The Leafs need to get something going here.
Creates the penalty.
So the Leafs 0 for 2 in the game have Tavares to win the faceoff.
Back to the line. Here's Liljegren putting in high slot over to Nylander. Nylander back to the line. Liljegren looking. Quick shot. What a glove save by Freddie Anderson. Holy. Gerard, what's going on? Welcome in.
That's a great positional
What
save
a
for
glove
goaltender
save.
because it almost looked to me like he didn't see the puck until
yeah,
it
I
hit
don't
his
know
glove.
why
Look at
they
Tavares,
changed
is in
it. I mean, I
great
guess
position
guys
there,
were feeling
and
a
he's
little
trying
banged
to
up
look
after
around
last
him, look
night.
to his left, and then bang, right down in a position
I don't
where his glove
understand
just had to make a
Benoit.
slight
I like
little
Benoit a
movement
lot.
to make the save and hold on.
I mean, Brody
Anderson
has
9-1
not
on
looked
the
good
year.
in this hockey.
Matthews to Nylander.
Nylander back to the line. Lily trying to pass it down, has it deflected on him. Jordan Stahl coming in with a little bump and then clears his puck down. 23 seconds.
Here in the second period for Toronto.
Toronto's just going to pretty much run this clock out. Liljegren with it. Going to get one last rush coming in. Going to drop this one back with 10 seconds to go. Here comes Matthews. Matthews with some speed. Steps in over the line. Dipsy-Doo coming in. He's got to get it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shooting. Anderson with a save. Where is it? Where is it? It's not in the net. That's all that matters. Aho and Domi having a couple of words exchanged. But the Maple Leafs cannot crack the board here in the second period.
Entry into the zone.
Carolina is held at 2 goals.
But gets good control, and then the turnaround
Yikes.
with that pass right in the
There's
slot.
always
the rebound there for a
period
split
number
second. And Anderson
They came close. All right,
able
let's
to get down
flip it and reverse
keep
it
that
back
one
to the
from going through
desk.
his legs. It looked like Domi had the best chance.
You're watching the Samwelb Beast Mode Experience.
All right, thank you, ladies. Here we are back at the intermission desk. It was a better period, but it wasn't a great period. The best news is Zambonis are back. That's what we have to look forward to. 30 shots for Carolina, 20 for Toronto, looking a little bit better. 10 hits for the Leafs, only 4 for Carolina. 22 faceoffs for the Canes, 19 for Toronto. Leafs go 0 for 3 on the power play. Their power play is just atrocious. 1 for 3 goes Carolina. 14 giveaways for the Hurricanes, 4 for Toronto. A good giveaway number. But if Carolina's given it over 14 times, how have they not capitalized? 11 block shots, which is decent, to Carolina's 7. All in all, the Leafs' struggles continuing here in this hockey game. When we look at time on ice, Matthews leading the way at 14 minutes. Nylander usually has that top spot. He's about 12.5 right now. Domi is at 12:46, sitting in second spot. Tavares Bertuzzi in the middle of the pack at 11:38, 10:21. Bobby McMahon, who's seen a lot more time yesterday, he's only at about 9:40 in today's game. No surprise, Gregor, Nyes, Robertson, that third line, only seeing about 7.5 minutes. Gregor's only been on about 6 and 6:17. So the fourth line getting more playing time than the third line. From the defensive side, Morgan Riley, 14:22. McCabe at 13:56. Liljegren at 13:57. Edmondson at 12. Brody at 11:28. This is real interesting because Brody is usually at the top in minutes played, and he's way down. All right, Blended's throwing a question out. Stop beating around the bushes, Sam. I want answers. Why the Panthers hat? Well, today I'm not wearing the Panthers hat. Today it's all Leafs. We're going all Leafs here today. But if you want, let me fish it out of the pile here. We can take, I'm knocking everything over. Like the hair, by the way, because I've been wearing a hat all day. There you go. We'll put the Panthers hat on for you. Gotta love it. Panthers, my second team. How are my second team doing right now? Oh, what's that you say? They're up 2-0 end of the second period over the Flyers of Philadelphia. Vladimir Tarasenko picking up a goal in the second from Reinhart and Montour. Let's go Panthers. Oh no, with the cheerleaders. Oh, gotcha. So yeah, let me put the Leaf hat back. Let's switch this around. So when we were, hey, what's going on, Eliza? Welcome in on the Twitch from Elizabeth. I call you Eliza, terrible. There you go. Elizabeth, you've been asking about Twitch. We're finally on Twitch. You'll have to let us know if everything is functioning properly on Twitch because I'm still figuring it out how to do it. But everybody say hello to Elizabeth because I don't know if she can see your comments, but I can. So when we were down in Florida, we were down and we always try and catch a couple of games when we're in the area. So we went to the game and we were actually filming a tour of the stadium, Panther Stadium, Amarant Arena, from the outside going in all the way up into our seats. And of course, they have all their cheerleaders. They have a cheerleading squad, which is kind of cool. And so they were out by the entrance kind of greeting people as we came in. So I asked them, I said, hey, would you be kind enough to do this little video for me? And they said, absolutely. And we made it happen. So thank you to the cheer squad of the Florida Panthers. We appreciate it. Endgame coming over on Twitch. Never knew you were here. Yeah, you know, I haven't done a whole lot on Twitch. Again, I don't really know how to use it that well. I'm still kind of learning it. So if you are watching on Twitch and something just seems off, or you have a suggestion on how to make it better, do shoot me an email and say, Sam, your Twitch needs work, because we'll definitely figure it out as we go along. So thank you for that. You hate the Blue Jays. Listen, I'm excited for the Blue Jays this year. The team, I think, is going to be okay, but I'm excited to see the new renovations at Rogers Center, what that's going to look like. And hopefully this year we'll get down to a game and maybe do some streaming from the ballpark. It'll be a lot of fun. We will have, I just heard like sighs coming from the rest of the house when I said that. We will have some Blue Jays coverage coming up as the season gets going. Of course, it's not going to interfere with our hockey schedule, but we will have some baseball all summer long just for Ryan because he's such a diehard Blue Jays fan. All good. Sound and graphics. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Robert, Leafs played so much better last night. They certainly did. And don't forget the Argos and the Raptors. Listen, the Raptors do legitimately suck right now. My gosh, they traded away everybody. And the Raptors, they're in games. And I kind of feel bad for Scotty Barnes because he's such a talented player. And I kind of feel like he's being wasted a little bit, but I hope the Raptors can find their way. I really do. Jonesy's saying 3-2, Colin, Domi and Matthews. We'll see. Hopefully they can get in and get things going. I can't wait to watch a Jays game and pay $109 for a slice of pizza. That's true. The prices at any of the stadiums are crazy. Ryan going for the Rays, of course. Vininsky, what's going on? Kind of what I expected. Boys look tired. Yes, they absolutely do. We should do a community meetup in the low cost of 500 level seats. That might be fun. Jonathan, that might be a lot of fun. Would people be interested in doing a Blue Jay 500 level meetup stream? I think that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Is this a basketball stream? No, not a basketball stream. Not a basketball stream. Let's see. Let's go Heat on April 16th. The Heat are good. I don't mind the Heat at all. But yeah, that would be interesting. If folks are interested in doing a meetup somewhere, I would be down for it. It's just timing. Timing is tough, but we can figure it out. Do you think Crosby will trade it? So Benoit, that is the $1 million question, especially now with the renovations prices inflated, for sure. So will Crosby be traded? So trade deadline day, something interesting happened. On trade deadline day, out of the blue, with a couple hours left to go, all of a sudden there were big rumors swirling about that Crosby had said he'd be willing to be traded to one of three contending teams: New York, Toronto, or Colorado. Now, knowing that it was going to be next to impossible for Toronto to make it happen, same with the Rangers, Colorado was really the only team that it kind of made sense that they could move some players and have some cap to do it. But it didn't happen. Well, it's since kind of come out that Pittsburgh is looking to make a deal with Crosby to keep him in Pittsburgh for the rest of his career. So Crosby, it looks like when he's set to sign his extension, he's going to sign for a couple of years to kind of finish his career in Pittsburgh. Now, that could change, right? It's all fine and dandy to talk about it now. But when push comes to shove, if Crosby goes into Dubas's office and says, what's your plan for this team? I don't mind sticking around if we're doing some good things. But if we're going to take 5 years to rebuild, it'll be very interesting to see what Crosby comes up and says. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see in the summer. I don't think he'd be traded. I don't think he's going to be traded either. The question is, how frustrated does he get? Fortunately, I won't be able to make a meetup. I'm about halfway through. And FAA is very strict about aircraft mechanics having 1,900 hours of training, not even 5 minutes less. Listen, you work your way through there, Alex. You do what you have to do. That's pretty cool. I mean, I hope you're enjoying it. That's very cool. I've always wanted to fly. When I was younger, I always wanted to try flying, and I never took that opportunity to learn. And eventually I kind of talked myself out of it. But yeah, that's very cool. That's what I hear. Career finish, but does he want to finish his career in Pittsburgh? And does he not want it? Like, that's a tough contract to sign. And I saw Triton dropped a comment in there. Can we meet at the Coke store at Disney Springs? Yeah, there you go, Triton. If he was to have this conversation with Dubas and he says, sure, I'll stay. I mean, that must be a tough contract to sign, knowing potentially you may not get back to the Stanley Cup final. I mean, maybe it's one he does with a limited no move. So, and with an agreement that if he sees things just aren't working as he expects, he can, opt out and get traded. But that's a very tough contract to get on board with, to say, okay, we're going to rebuild. I'm not going to make it back to the Stanley Cup finals. I don't think well, we'll have to wait and see. It's hard to figure it out. Dubas did the same thing in Toronto, signed JT. Trades for 32-year-old, $11 million. That Carlson deal was brutal. Brutal. I think Sid wants to finish. I think so too. That Carlson deal, I mean, I don't know why. Listen, we can't take it away from Carlson. He had a monster season. Career year, one of a kind, insane. How Dubas thought he was going to come even close to that again, I have no idea. But it was not a good deal, and he's stuck with him now. Nobody's going to touch that contract. Lemieux won't allow Dubas to trade Crosby. You're probably right on that, Blended. You're probably right. Lemieux, I'm sure, has a little bit of input there. Probably not a lot, because we know Dubas wanted that job because he wanted all the power, which Shanahan wasn't going to give him in Toronto. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm more curious right now to see what happens come July 1st with Tavares and Marner. Tavares and Marner, after this season, will have 1 year remaining, which means they're eligible for a contract extension. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with those extensions. If they give Tavares a dime over $5 million, I'm going to lose my mind. He is not an $11 million, a $10 million, 9, 8, 7, 5, even 5, I think is a stretch for how he's playing. But that's kind of my limit for Tavares. You want to redeem yourself? I'll sign you to a 1 year, $5 million contract. You redeem yourself, and then we'll talk the year after. Thank you coming in, hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated, helping us out. And I apologize if I completely butcher that. Is it good? I can't. I can't even attempt it. I'm sorry. If you wouldn't mind, let me know how to pronounce that name. I don't want to butcher it. I think Connor Bedard will look for a contender team. Yeah. Benoit, I agree. I think Bedard, seeing how poor Chicago is, unless Chicago pulls a rabbit out of their hat and all of a sudden comes up with an unbelievable rebuild plan, I think Bedard is going to look elsewhere as soon as he can. He'll be a restricted free agent first, which, is going to be tough negotiations there. But I feel he's another one I feel kind of bad for him. Logan Cooley as well in Arizona, but Arizona might end up in Utah, so maybe that'll end up being a good situation for him at the end of the day. Taking a look, the Oilers and Senators are all tied up at 3 now. Yikes, the Oilers can't be happy with that one. Panthers still ahead 2-0. The Devils finished that one over the Islanders 4-0. But boy, oh boy, the Oilers tied with the Senators. Yikes. Bobbert, what's going on? 5-year, $30 million for JT. Interesting. Points with lips, what's going on? What will be the comparable for Tavares? That's a really good question. I don't know. I'd have to go through and start digging a little to look it up. Tavares this year has drastically struggled, and it's been bad. Right now, he's at 56 points in 67 games, right? Which, for the most part, that's okay, right? 56 points in 67 games, 23 goals, 33 assists. He's only a +1, though. So for a 23 goal scorer, let's say maybe he gets 25 by the end of the year. If he gets hot, maybe there's a chance at 30 goals. That's not an $11 million player. I mean, that's way back in the pack. Here, let's take a look. Let's see how much time do we got. A couple minutes, maybe we can figure this out. 3 million. Domi is, yeah. I mean, Domi. What a steal Domi is this year. Domi has been outstanding. I really, really like what he's been able to do. That's not what I wanted. Let's see if we can pull this up. So if we look at salaries, let's drop this down to, let's go to the $5 million range, right? Oh my gosh. Computer, knock, knock. Who's there? It's a $5 to $6 million guy. Sam, it's pronounced like Guyam. Is that right, Louis D? Guyam? Thank you. Russ, what's going on? I missed you, buddy. I'm feeling way better. 110% Russ. I'm feeling great. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, let's see. Here we go. These are still in the $6 million. All right, so let's look. Oh, no, now it's changing on me. Here we go. So, no, they can't count that. I got to go one more page over. Man, there's a lot of guys. So $6.5 million guys. Guy like Colton Paryenko, Big D. Okay, we need forwards. Sam Reinhart, I mean, he's having a great year. He's in a career or a contract here. Chris Kreider's making 6.5. So Chris Kreider, a little bit better. Brock Besser's making 6.5. If we drop down to about 6 million, we have guys like Malkin's making 6 million. Brad Marchand he's making 6 million. Scheifele, Natuchkin, they're around 6 million. Okay, so maybe 6 million for Tavares. In and around there. Yeah, Natuchkin, I mean, he's only played 46 games. He's got 50 points, 26 and 24. Jake Gunzel is making 6 million. And again, he's only played 57 games. Ehlers is making 6 million. Brock Nelson is 6 million. So yeah, he's, I guess, 5.5 to 6 million is probably where he belongs. Probably closer to 6. So Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, there are a bunch of membership renewals coming in. Thank you for the continued support. Do you think they should raise the salary cap? So the salary cap is going to go up a little bit more. Like Guy. So Guillaume. Gotcha, Lewis. Love hockey, but sorry, they're all overpaid. Dan, it is, but hockey is the only sport that it's still somewhat realistic. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Let's get back over to the other screen. Time for period number 3. Let's get it going. And by the way, 4 subscribers away. Let's do it tonight.
What, 1 or 2?
Third period action.
They were ranked 3 going into
Drop
last
that
week.
puck.
I don't know what they are
Let's
now.
go.
Got March Madness in this area, which they always get excited about, and the NCAA hockey going full bore.
So we start the third. Leafs on the power play. Austin Matthews on the ice has 5 shots in the game, 8 shot attempts. Freddie Anderson's had the answers so far. Here come the Leafs in. Trying to continue
Quick shot
that
right on, tipped wide. All the pro
non-shutout
sports,
streak,
it's
which
crazy.
has reached 214. Breakaway. Jordan Stahl.
Quick shot.
Short-handed.
No, Krusty,
Oh, with
it's
another big
I guess
stop.
it was
He's
the
kept
30
the
days
Leafs
was up.
within range here.
So
We'll
it
come back to
automatically
Slavin,
flips
and then
through them.
off the stick of Domi to the goal.
Holmgren with
Well,
it.
another
Here
one
we
for
go.
Wall. You're right. I mean, such a big part of
Gonna
this
play this
game
one
has
back.
been able to keep it to a
Baseball
2-goal
way out.
game, and there's another wonderful chance there by Stahl, just shut down by Joseph Wall.
We got Nylander
Comes
slowing
Nylander
in,
carrying this one in.
holding on.
He didn't shoot.
Now
Goes
in
down
deep,
low to
it gets
Domi
past
behind the
Domi
net.
for a moment. He
Domi trying to
recovers.
feed it back to Nylander.
Pass
Can't
for
get it to him.
Nylander, broken up. Battle in the corner, comes loose.
Here's Matthews. Going to feed it back to the
Back
line
to
for
Riley.
To Matthews lets it go, and that one's way
that
up
ends
and out
up
of play.
on the netting
Elizabeth is
with
going
3
for the
seconds
Leafs.
remaining in the
Go.
third Leaf power play of the game.
Boy, we've seen some beautiful
Wall's played
passes from
okay,
Seth Jarvis,
considering,
haven't we?
right?
We saw the
Considering
long
Wall's
one in
played
that
a
second
pretty
period, and
decent
they're
game.
right down the gut.
No complaints
Stahl
about
tried to
Joseph
move it from
Wall
his
coming in
backhand
here
and
tonight.
get Joseph Wall to move and maybe open up a
Second
little bit
goal
on the
wasn't his
5-hole,
fault at
and
all.
Wall
Even the
just
first goal,
handled
I don't
that
think he
beautifully.
saw it
He's
at
had
all.
a
So I
number
don't
of
blame
one-on-one
him on
plays
either of
against
them.
the Carolina Hurricanes tonight, and he's been solid with them.
Off the face-off,
Scramble drop.
Strumford,
Carolina's
Shea
gonna
able
come
to
away with
find it. Svechnikov out of the penalty box. It came right to him, and he'll flip it
He'll
in
even
and
strength
decide to
that short and power
stay out
play
on
is
the
over.
ice. Here's Labushkin. Up past McMahon. Camps on it, tried to center it, but it ricocheted off the stick of Chatfield. Now McMahon comes up with a puck at center. Labushkin across, Riley ahead, and
Tap this one in.
tipped in by
Chases on,
Gregor,
going
who
down in the
heads
corner.
off on a
McMahon
chain.
trying to get there. Chatfield going to bring it
Here's
away.
Robertson
Nick Robertson
coming on.
intercepts. He's going to
Sending
keep
it
this
in
one in.
behind for Camp.
TJ, how's it going?
David
Vaughn,
Camp.
hello there.
Hit by Orlov, it'll come back to
Samsonov is
McKay.
okay from last night. All they've said
And
is he'll be
McMahon
fine.
shooting that through
We haven't really heard more.
a maze of legs.
Mitchie's out
wide.
3 more weeks. Ouch.
Robertson after it.
Thank you, Rick.
Back to
We'll have
Brody.
to see what he's going to be like
Trying
when
to
he
snap
returns.
his goalless
Bobby
drug, which
McMahon,
has
nice
reached
little pass
99.
out.
Trying to keep it out of triple
Dewar
digits.
couldn't control.
Here's Chatfield.
Robertson
up the
again
boards,
trying to get this, and
Svechnikov plays
Carolina
it out.
gets it out and down the ice.
Quick lead feed
Panthers
by
looking
Brody.
much better tonight,
Robertson
Ryan.
back in, and that off a leg high.
This one is up and
out.
out of play again. Toronto getting some
You've seen
pressure
the
here in the
last couple
early
of
moments
shifts
of this
there,
period.
At least trying to use
Welcome
their
in, everybody who's
points
joining us for
effectively. The one
period
thing about Carolina
number
in their
3.
own zone,
Welcome.
they really do protect that.
We're on our way to
front of the net
150
area. They
likes. If you
collapse
haven't hit
back,
that
and
thumbs
they
up
don't
yet,
give
give
you
it a
much
click.
out of
And
the
of
cycle
course,
out of the corner.
we are
so you will
4
have to find a way
subscribers
to,
away
like
from
McMahon did there, get it back
11,900.
to the point
If
and
you haven't
support it
subscribed,
high so you can try
now's
to
a
find
great
some
time to
open
consider
lanes
hitting
to
that
get the puck to the
subscribe
net.
button.
This doesn't look like a team that gave up 6
No, not at
against
all.
Washington in their last game.
Here comes Carolina,
Here comes
3 on 2 right
Carolina.
off the draw.
Kotkaniemi,
Cross ice
great
pass, shot, and Wall is there.
Is there
Great
to make
save.
another stop. His 32nd of the game.
Well, you mentioned
Yeah, they gotta
with
figure out their power
Kuznetsov
play
coming
play.
in, Kotkaniemi has moved
it has
down, and
not
this is a
looked
fourth
good in
line.
the
You know,
last
Rod
10
Brindamore
games
likes
or
to
so.
use 4 lines, so I think he feels comfortable with how this group can play. And there's a great cross seam pass that, again, Wohl tracked perfectly, came across square, and was able to hold on.
And against Jack Drury, and Drury's going to win it. Carolina back to the line. Here's a shot deflected high and out of play.
And out of play, so they'll face it off
so
again.
So Aho today scored his 60th career power play goal. Is now tied his head coach, Rod Brindamore, for the 8th most in Hurricanes Whalers history. So Aho with his 60th career power play goal.
There's Martin Jones, who's backing up again, and you wonder whether you'll see him.
Sebastian Aho also becomes the 3rd player in Hurricanes Whalers history to record 3 or more 80-point seasons, joining Rod Francis and Pat Verbeek.
I was going to ask you if Samsonov, let's say,
Sebastian Aho putting his name in the Carolina Hartford record.
You want to give Wohl a run?
Well, the way Wohl's played here, I would say Tuesday against the Devils, if Samsonov's ready, you go back with him. You got to get him in a feel of some confidence and that the coach has confidence in you.
I don't think, Ian, at that point, cap issue is going to be too much of a problem for them.
Probably gets back into the mix and gets a game again. You remember, he played 14
Here's a blast, this one going just wide.
To sort of keep the Leafs into the season when they needed.
It's not like they
badly,
picked up
he's done a good job
a bunch of salary at the trade deadline.
And an 11-game winner, Leafs with 3 different.
Let's put this in the corner.
Double-digit
Toronto trying to come up with this,
year.
trying to move it.
First time in Toronto Maple Leaf history that's happened.
Here's Max going to play this one up.
Up for Stahl, lost it. Losing his footing was McCabe, but able to advance it to Domi over the line. Chopped away from Matthews, and turning back is Teravainen. Lost the handle, and Morgan Riley gets back. Around it goes, Aho along the boards. Labushka knocked it down, but Carolina up with it again. It's Gensel.
Coming around. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 2 subscribers away.
The 2 Carolina goal scorers on this shift.
Let's see what can happen first. Can
Riley
Toronto score 2 goals, or can we pick up
Tavares,
3 subscribers?
Get control of it, and Tavares leads them out. Riley through center.
Yes, if Murray
Dumps
comes
it
back,
in.
that
Morgan
would
Riley
put
with
us in some
8
serious
points
cap
in
trouble.
his
They wouldn't
last
be able
10.
to bring him back.
Looking to generate something here, and it comes back to him out at center. With Liljegren sending
I'm
it
sure they'll
back
put
in.
him on loan to the Marlies or something
After
for
Bertuzzi,
a
following
tryout
up
or a
now,
workout
it's Nylander.
stint until the Leafs make the playoffs.
Swung back in.
Oh,
behind
Shaggy
Tavares.
coming in, hitting that subscribe. Look at that.
Inside
Helping us
position on
out. Shaggy,
Shea.
thank you so much. Appreciate
Fired
it.
back in. Anderson pumped. He goes down.
Anderson
Second
goes
time
down.
that's
Doesn't have a
happened.
stick. Leafs
Play
can't
allowed
get
to
it.
Continue. Anderson lost his stick and has words for the official as he
Toronto coming
retrieves
all the
his
way
cue.
back to grab this
Fortunate
one.
that his
Edmondson,
team was able to clear
Edmondson taking a look.
the zone. You're right. The stick was behind. He got up and looked for
Here's
it. Didn't know where
Liljegren.
it
He's
was.
going to flip this one down in
Flipped
there.
in by Liljegren.
McMahon giving chase.
After
Ref,
goes
get out of the way. Can't see.
Camp and McMahon, but out comes Orlov.
Carolina bringing it
wide.
back the other
That
way.
one hit somebody at the Leaf bench.
And this one is going to get blown down.
Well, you
Toronto,
know, goaltenders, they feel the
they're
contact.
struggling
Let's
here.
see as Tavares is trying to
5 minutes
get into
gone in the
position.
3rd period.
Bertuzzi gets off the shoulder. He gets bumped as he tries to
And there
get
it
his
is,
positioning there. And what's the
11-9-01.
reaction? Anderson
Thank you
dropped his
guys.
stick, goes down and grabs
Helping
his
us
head.
get
It
there.
didn't look like
Great
it was
job. Woo, woo,
that
woo, woo.
violent a hit.
Let's go back to Arsenio
Hey,
Hall
if I'm a goaltender,
days.
That's exactly what
Sam,
you'd
don't do
probably
that again.
anyways.
Thank you all
Didn't
so
get
much.
the call, and rightly so, but fortunate for him, his stick behind the net didn't cost him.
Approaching 5 minutes of the 3rd
Before
period.
playoffs. That's right. There you go.
Anderson perfect through the first 20 he's faced.
15 minutes
So far
to
in
go.
this game,
Leafs need to
DJ
get
Brody
one.
held the zone.
Puck
Here's
is hopping.
Gregor.
Here they are. Breakaway coming in. Feeding it over. McMahon can't put it in. Anderson sprawling. A surprise pass by Kemp.
Came up with the
McMahon
puck in
coming
front.
close, but they can't
I
crack
thought that was gonna
the
bump
goose egg.
the long slump. But Anderson's had all the answers.
Battling
so
in the
far.
corner, and the Carolina
In
Hurricanes
so
flip
tight
this
there
one
for
out
Brody. I
again.
think he felt like he was closed off, wasn't going to be able to find a place to put it on Anderson, and
We
forced
don't,
that
Lucas.
back,
You're
and
right.
McCann not able to get enough of that.
I would be very afraid to put him
Back
in.
in comes Slavin. Ricochet to the line. Drury across.
Carolina setting it up.
Burns looks for a stick in front.
Hit somebody in front, almost
Deflects
trickled
wide
in.
of the cage off Kuznetsov. Here's Kuznetsov back to Burns.
No, they really
And
can't,
Burns
Dan.
floats that
Cannot
wide.
catch a break tonight.
Nice. Tried to come up with it, unable to do so. And it's Slavin again around to the far side. That reaches his partner Burns, who redirected it out to center. Morgan Riley regrouping it, and up ahead it goes to Nyes. Good Kanyemi there defensively.
Nice spinning around, trying to get it over to Riley. Couldn't do it.
On the stick of
Here
Mason,
they come.
and here comes
Those are the Canes versus Flyers Thursday.
Gets
Nice,
his own
Shaggy.
rebound.
How was it?
Jacob Slavin, the all-time leading point getter among Carolina Hurricane defensemen. That leaks out in front, and the Leafs are there to clear
Leafs
off
need
the
to get
stick
this
of
one going.
Holmberg.
Christo, what's going on? Leafs have not been playing well.
And that ends up going off the
Just
stick.
comment.
Out of
Rangers,
play.
and boy, oh boy, Rangers.
6:42 gone, third period.
They are
And another
having
good
themselves
chance
quite the
for
season.
the Leafs.
They're going to take a break here. Rangers, I think, going to the conference final. They're looking real, real good. Yeah, just insinuating, though, the bot will catch all of that stuff. They're helping Carolina stay in the Leafs. The Leafs. What on earth are we going to do with this team? How can they be so different from last night to tonight? I do not follow. I do not understand. It makes no sense. They were so good. They were so good last night against the Oilers. How can you go from being so good one night to being so bad the next? I mean, it boggles my mind. Now, Joseph Woll is looking good. He's kind of shutting the door. But Carolina now dominating in shots, 36-20. They're winning in the faceoff circle, 58%. They got a power play point. They're just playing better than the Leafs. Travel time for sure. Yeah, I agree. Listen, there's something to that to travel. But it's not like they're going from Toronto to Vancouver. You know, Carolina's not that far away. It's a 2-goal game. I mean, they can easily come back. We've seen them do this a ton of times. It's just, I mean, it's not even close to the same type of team right now. What's a mile? Daryl, you're killing me. That is so funny. Night and day is Brody. Yeah, like Timmins. I thought Timmins had a good game yesterday. I thought he played well. Yeah, Matthews needs to show up. Listen, Domi's still flying. Domi's playing good. Yeah, 2 steps behind. They forgot about the 2 steps forward. Oh, here, Domi, I think, just took the puck in the face. He's okay, right back up. And there's a big block shot. What about Special Olympics Ontario spring game in Waterloo? Oh, nice, Morgan. I didn't know. Yeah, I like Domi. Domi's earned himself a good contract extension here. They got to get that done. But I don't think he's going anywhere. Jarvis, what a tip. Right through the teeth cap. Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you. Shame on me. There we go. Fix that.
TJ Brody. An outlet for McCabe up ahead off
tip
the
this
stick
one ahead.
Tavares.
Gonna knock it down. Kane's trying
Couldn't
to come
get it
through.
to Nylander, and now Aho at center. Brent Burns to Gensel.
Burns coming around.
Back
Here they
in
come.
comes
Pass
Jarvis.
across Aho. Threading the needle.
Post
They had a
just
chance, but they
Gensel
couldn't
with
connect
that
on the
hot
pass. Brody, if you're
Jarvis
going to
up
pass
with
the
it
puck,
again.
pass the puck.
Broken stick.
You may as well have gift wrapped it for
Bertuzzi
him.
and a
Shot on
wall
and a nice
stop
save there
and
by Wall.
Gensel looks skyward.
Holy cow, Brody is just having an
This
awful,
period.
awful night right now. Brody cannot find anything. He's going to make passes and he's not passing the puck. He's dribbling it. Oh my goodness.
So up to 34 stops for Joseph Woll.
Well, this week Toronto has a couple of
Markworth is
games.
35,
We will
and now
have
they
them
have
Tuesday
adjusted
and
it here in the
Thursday.
building.
It's going to be a lot of fun this week on the
37
channel. Here's a
shots to make it
one-timer off the draw.
38.
Wall makes a save.
And
We'll
another
have to see
face-off
Tuesday
in.
if they are feeling a little
The
more
Toronto
alike
zone.
in
Hey,
themselves.
you know it's a competition.
Yeah, Krista,
And
all
as
they've
a-
said
as
is
an
Sammy
athlete
is
coming
going to
off
be
the
fine.
injury and trying to
That
get
is
your rhythm
all
back.
they've said.
You know, this
Sammy
is one
will
of
be
those
fine.
games where you can tell
Whatever
he's digging in.
that means, I
Seeing
have
his
no
eyes
idea.
and the focus that he's
He
had,
got
the
hurt in
concentration,
last night's game. He
couple
went
of
down. He kind of
athletic
banged his leg on
saves
the post.
earlier in this game.
He left the
shot,
game.
You know, all the different things
And all
that
they've said is
are a
he's
test
fine.
to
It
see,
looked worse.
Are you ready to be the guy?
So
Are you
the
ready
games
to
this week,
be a
Tuesday,
playoff
7:30
goaltender?
against the New Jersey
Got two
Devils.
on
That's
him,
going to be a
but
fun
he's
game.
been
And then the Washington Capitals and
short
Alex
of
Ovechkin come back to
spectacular
town
since. He's had a good
Thursday at 7 o'clock. So two great games, New Jersey and Washington.
Has made
We will
38
have
to
coverage
37
both.
stops in games
for you.
this year. Getting into that territory
Here's a
once
quick
again.
bouncing shot. That one's going to go wide. Freddie has been
There's Matthew Nyes
outstanding.
winding it up.
Really, really
Gets
good.
to the red line, chips it in. Nick
All the
Robertson
way
goes
down in the
after
corner.
it.
Orlov getting taken
Nyes
out by
comes
Nick
up with a
Robertson. Wrap around for
wraparound try
Nyes. It's
there.
there.
Got it on
Kick
goal.
loose. Freddie's stick
And
is gone
Carolina
again. And they can't
Found the
hold
loose
it
puck
in.
and cleared.
They keep catching a
Power move by
break, but they
Nyes.
can't capitalize on
Dropping
it.
it back in.
A little bit of a blender with the
Oh,
lines
those
going
silly,
there. You've seen a
those
couple of
no
different
look
looks
back
in the last
passes.
two
Oh,
shifts.
here they come right up the gut. Robertson scores! Nick Robertson!
Goals in 3 straight against Carolina, and the Leafs will.
What a shot!
Kevin
Nick
Rudolph said
Robertson
that
blasts
goaltender
this
without a
one
stick
through.
is like a ship
I
without
think it
your
was
rudder.
Matthews that passed it
It's
over.
Matthews that
What
comes
an
right off the bench
unbelievable
off of a good
feed.
change, and this
Thank
is a play
goodness.
where
The
a
Leafs
good
will
hard
not get
forecheck
shut out
by
tonight,
Robertson
but
starts
that
it, a
was
bouncing puck,
an
and how about this little
absolute
pass and
rocket.
release? And that's the one thing.
By
You
Nick
heard the panel talk
Robertson.
about some of the
Wow.
decisions by Robertson. Okay, maybe not the best, but there's his best time. And that's a goal scorer's goal that had to go up into the top corner
That
of
was
the
a
net
great
over
one.
the glove of Anderson, and no hesitation
Charlie
by
Boy, what's
Robertson
going
to put
on?
that
Welcome
one
in, everybody. Tom Cat.
Double digits for
What's
Nick
up?
Robertson, his 10th of the year.
Robertson
That means
getting
10
10 goals,
Leafs
and
if you
considering
include Connor
the
Dewar,
lack of playing
have
time he's
scored
had, that's
in double digits
pretty darn
this
good for
season,
him.
So they're getting more balance. Max Domi playing it in, and now the Leafs look for the equalizer.
Robertson from
Robertson's
Matthews.
goal.
Matthews continuing to pick up some assists.
8:57 of this third period. McCabe's going to reset out at center ice.
Back to Holmberg. I said the blender out. You remember last game, Holmberg goes up with the top line, and that's what's happened here again.
Here
Made
comes
early
Matthews now,
dividends. He
driving
scored
in.
on
He's
that
going to
first
send it in
shift with
front.
Matthews swings it across.
Brody
McCabe
fakes the
moves
shot.
up.
Aho is up
Checked
on
there by
him.
Aho, and
He has it taken
Carolina
away.
will work it out. Here's
Coming right
Jarvis.
back the other direction.
Over the line. Aho
Over the line.
stretched to stay on side.
Coming inside of the net. Brody made an
knocked
okay
it
play
away
there.
from Aho.
Brody has it in his feet.
An outlet here.
And Toronto
it's
just going to
backhanded
airlift this
by
one out.
McCabe.
10 minutes to go.
Brought
10
down
minutes
by
remaining.
Burns.
Adrian, how's it going?
Bertuzzi trying
Tie
to
this
force
one
a
up.
turnover. Knocked down there by Tavares at center, but Aho gets it deep. Past the midway mark of the third.
Your beautiful welcome
The
in.
wall kept them in it, and now the Leafs looking to get even. Burns ahead off Gensel. Leafs will
Here
try
comes
and counter.
Toronto. Bertuzzi can't get it.
unable to
Had it roll
come
off
up
his
with that
stick.
puck.
Here's
Nylander
Willie.
back to
Nylander
get it,
picking
under
this one
9.5
up. If you're
to
just
go.
coming in, welcome to the
Shots
show.
38-25.
Here comes Big
Carolina.
Willie Styles. Going to play it up to Morgan
Riley's
Riley.
in.
Riley down in the corner.
Plays it behind the net, and it
Going to feed
reached
this one around.
who
Tavares taking
lost
off his feet.
footing.
Nylander coming back
trying
the
to
other
help
way.
out.
Can't catch up to it.
But the Hurricanes will flip it
Haynes
away to
flipped this
center.
one up to center ice.
Funny hop there.
Bertuzzi there to try and
A
take it
good
away.
pass
He
for
does.
Drury.
Can't get it out
Kept it
though.
at the line, and
Here comes the
is
trailer with a
Orlov.
clapper.
And Wall just
Wall got a
enough
piece
that.
of Orlov's shot. 9 minutes to
Back
go.
it comes to Orlov again. Sends
Cross
it
ice
across,
pass.
looking for Kotkaniemi. And that
Carolina
pass
bobbles it.
misfired
This
and
one comes out.
to center.
Everyone's calling for overtime. Let's see it.
And Gregor fighting
If you are
for
just
it,
coming
and
in, smash that
in
like
the
button for us.
help out there was
And of
Camp,
course,
the
don't
hit for
forget to
McMahon.
subscribe. Here's
Spins it
McMahon
to
going to
the
throw the
far
corner for
corner, so
Gregor.
McMahon
Gregor's going in after it.
and
Takes
Camp
his man down.
in the readjusted lines.
Toronto can't catch up with
And
it.
look
Here's a
at
nice
McCabe
play by
come in
McCabe
to
coming in on the
steal the
pinch.
puck.
McCabe chipping it around. But again, it's only
relieves the pressure
temporary.
to
Brody,
center.
turn around. He's
The
going
Leafs
to give
a
this
little
over to
quicker
Jake
pucks
McCabe.
now after
McCabe
the
going to
goal
play this
by
one up.
Nick Robertson. But back the other way comes Svechnikov.
Here comes Svechnikov.
Here's
Little toe
Svechnikov
drag and a
off the
shot. Glove
of
save knocks
Wall.
it down. McMahon. He's going to carry this one up. He's fighting through two canes.
And
McMahon
center
goes down.
McMahon unable to keep his
Leafs
footing.
going to
He'll
change
head
up.
off
Carolina
change.
slow plays this one up to the Leaf line and in. Robertson there to
took
cut it
away
off.
from Kotkaniemi.
Again, Toronto's going to flip this one out to the neutral
Shea
zone.
with a high
And
stick.
it's hit with a high stick, so
will
we
play.
are getting the whistle.
7:56
Spencer, welcome
remaining,
in.
third
They're going
period.
to
And the
commercial
Leafs now
break.
a shot away.
Yes, YouTube has a natural delay, and depending on where you're watching the game, some streams, some feeds are ahead or below. So I know we're watching it on the same channel. I'm watching it on my computer and my TV over my shoulder, and the computer is actually ahead of the TV. So there's all kinds of timing delays or whatnot, depending on how you're watching. But boy, oh boy, the Leafs started to wake up here. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. And thanks for the likes. There we are, over 150. Danny, what's going on from Nova Scotia? Tuned in from Cebu, Philippines. Go Leafs go. Danny, welcome to the channel. Welcome in. For everyone new that's just coming in and joining, just to let you know, simply by coming in the chat and chatting with us, you're earning points just by being here and hanging out. So you can always check your points by doing exclamation mark points. My stream is still in the second period. Blended, hit refresh. If your live button is not red, hit refresh, and that will catch you up to the now, bring you out of the past. But yeah, come in, type a comment, and you will start earning points. Simple as that. You can check your points at any time by doing exclamation mark points in the chat. And then you can drop, whether it's a little shimmy action like Triton just dropped in. You can get Leaf graphics up there, Canes graphics up there. Oh, you want to do a little freeze action? We got that too. But it's all for you to have fun with. So welcome into the show. They're just about ready to come back from commercial break. Nah, I'm just from the past. That's really funny. Brian, welcome in. Soon to be headed home to Calgary. Well, safe travels, Brian, when you do. Right now, it is the Canes that have been dominating this hockey game, but the Leafs have found some life. The Leafs have found some life. They were able to put one in. Nick Robertson getting a goal. And let's see if they can continue to build upon it. XY, welcome in.
Those saves have allowed the Leafs to stay in this game.
And think about the goal that's the difference in this game.
Gonna roll right to Freddie. Freddie's gonna hang on to it.
Jake McCabe.
Paulette, welcome in. William, hello there. William, good to see you.
Still battling, and another one-goal game for the Maple Leafs.
Leafs are starting to
18-4-9
improve.
in one-goal games this year.
They're gonna... They've certainly left it till the end here. 7:39
Keefe said when he's
to
been
go.
out of the lineup, he's come back in and scored 3 times on the first game he's come back. The last time was against these Carolina Hurricanes, and here he's got
Domi picks it up off the draw. Domi goes down, sending it around. Matthews is all tied up. He comes up with the puck. He's going to curl it back. Here's Riley. He's just going to chip this into Domi. Domi, little back pass out, and Matthews couldn't get the shot off. Liljegren picks it up in the neutral zone, sending this right back in. Leafs tag it up. Coming around Carolina, trying to get this one out, and they do. It's going to go down the ice. This will be an icing call and come right back.
Well, the Jays are back. Jose Barrios makes his 4th career opening.
Dan, the gambling is for channel members, and it looks like your gifted membership has expired. So that would be why you're not able to. Okay. So you don't want to order anything.
Baseball begins, and right behind it, Stanley Cup playoff time.
Always love going on the playoff roads and watching baseball games.
They're going to win it back to the line.
There's Brody tied up. The puck will leak out to center ice. Chipped ahead.
Uh-oh, here's a breakaway. Carolina coming in. They go over the net.
That goes high. May have glanced off the glove of Wall. Tavares back to get it. And he'll get them pointed in the right direction with 7 minutes remaining.
Here comes Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi going to bring this one in.
Comes Nylander cutting in and tried to go back post to Tavares. McCabe sidestepped the check there from Gensel. It played back in behind the net, and here's
Aho trying to pull it away from Nylander. In the corner, Leafs are buzzing. Tavares getting it to the line. Carolina knocks it out.
Jarvis once again.
That's right, Ronald. Let's go, Leafs.
That An easy stop for Wall.
Bertuzzi gets us out. Domi's going to turn and go. To Matthews, back to Domi. Domi shoots. Freddie's going to grab and hang on to it.
A few trading chances. This was an aggressive play at the line that Martinook got
All right,
behind.
I think it's time. I think the Leafs need it. Let's get our virtual wave going. BWA, welcome in. Time for the virtual wave. Time to get the Leaf mojo flowing. All you have to do is find your wave hand emojis in 3, 2, 1. Hey, let's go. Get those hands up.
Season high for
Get
him.
those hands up. Micro, how's it going? Welcome in. Great to see you.
Equalizer here with under 6.5 to go.
There it is. The hands are coming up. Love it.
Checking Austin
Ball.
Matthews, line 7 shots.
Against
12
Matthews.
attempts. Domi wants the puck dropped.
Carolina's going to win this. They're going to send it around, and this is going to come out. Riley, bad pass there. He's got to back up. He's going to pick it up. Riley sending this around the far board.
The player get the warning.
Going to put it into cross-ice pass over to Matthews. Can't control it. Toronto has to wait for Holmberg to tag up. Now the Leafs dump this one in. Hey, keep it going. Another icing call here. 5:55 to go in this period.
But he comes right back with the Tavares line. It was from Tavares to Matthews, but because of the icing,
Nick, what's going on? Welcome in.
The opportunity to get your top guys
That's
there.
Nick. That's a big win for the Devils. The Islanders desperate for points, and the Devils shutting them down. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. Welcome to the community.
These new combinations that have worked, whether or not Sheldon Keefe now might consider with the return of Mitch Marner having
get the
Marner
hands
and
going, keep it going. Toronto wins that draw.
That's another option. He's going to be able to
back to the line. Here's a shot. This one's going to go just wide. You know what time it is.
Gets back in the lineup, hopefully this week.
Feel like Superman taking off the glasses.
Was Pesci. That gave Nylander a chance
coming out in front.
Anderson's crawling there as it's
Anderson is down.
Anderson swimming around in that Carolina crease.
Bucket time. Let's go. Bucket time. 5.5 minutes to go. That's right. Katz has got it.
Nylander.
Oh no, and it's turned over. Here comes Carolina. Bad line change Leafs. Liljegren using the body. Great job. Great play by Liljegren.
Working ahead.
Cross ice pass. The Carolina fans want a penalty. Bertuzzi, he's going to come right up the gut. Bertuzzi walking in. He's going to now reverse this one. Down low, Anderson out to play it. Matthews coming in quick. Carolina moving, tipping this one out. Nice play by Carolina. Here they come across. Aho with it. He fans on the pass. Aho along the half boards. Matthews can't get him. It's going to come to Edmondson. He's going to slow this one down. Edmondson taking a look.
5 to go.
Waiting. Toronto getting the right players on. Still waiting, Edmondson. Now he's going to play this one up. Going to circle around. Domi's going to bring it in. Little saucer pass over. Oh, Matthews wanted it, but Riley touched it and bobbled it away from Matthews. Domi has to come all the way back and pick it up. Little flip into the neutral zone. Here's Holmberg turning. Homie's going to carry this one up. Holmberg, he's got us double back. Nice pass to Max. Max splitting the D. Coming in with a shot. Anderson with a hot save. That was outstanding. And this is going to come all the way down the ice. Another icing call. No icing call. They waved it off. McCabe going to pick this one up. Great play by Domi. Here they come right up the middle. Quick shot by David Kemp. And Anderson is going to glove that one and hang on to it.
The Leafs pushing.
They're going to go to a commercial break. The Leafs are buzzing. The Leafs have some jump in their steps. Domi leading the way, leading the charge here on this Maple Leaf team. And boy, oh boy, they are looking real good. If you're just coming in to join us for period number 3, they're at commercial break right now. Welcome to the show. My name is Sam. It's bucket time here tonight. Bucket time is what we do when the Leafs are behind. We put on the bucket and we wish for good luck. We try to change the mojo, get them going. So welcome to our community. We'd love, if you haven't been in our chat before, come in, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love for you to subscribe and come back. We'll be here Tuesday and Thursday for this week's Leaf games, and we are going to be calling games right down the stretch. Leafs, Oilers, Panthers, We got all kinds of NHL game coverage here. We call it live for you. And of course, playoffs. It's our playoff marathon. We go hard for 2.5 months throughout the entire playoff stretch. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you were with us last year, you know what it's all about and what a great time it was. So welcome in one and all. Oh boy, Leafs are starting to run out of time. We are down under 4 minutes to go. They've got to find a way. They got to keep pressing. They got to keep digging. There you go. Spencer's checking the points. That's how you do it. Exclamation mark points. It'll tell you how many points you have. Then you will be able to redeem them. And Nick, we will see you on Tuesday. The Leafs and the Devils. That's going to be a fun game. And then, of course, Leafs and the Caps on Thursday. A couple great games. Bobbert's coming from PEI. Nice. All right, coming back from commercial break. Let's bring this back up and get ready to rock here in the closing moments of the third period. Again, thank you for joining us. Do make sure you hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to join us for future coverage as well as tonight.
Anderson loses his stick. Robertson gets in on the forecheck, and then Matthews coming off the bench gets a perfect little.
It's Nicky Robertson with the goal for Toronto tonight. DMR, how's it going? Welcome in. St. Marie, Trolley Boy joining the membership squad. Stick taps for Trolley Boy. Welcome to the membership team.
And Burns will send it right in on goal, so no icing.
Archie, how's it going? Thank you so much from Cape Breton. Welcome in, Archie. Get some stick taps there for Trolley Boy.
Tavares Bertuzzi combination up front. And likely Matthews coming up right behind. Here's Nylander.
Nylander hauled down right in front.
Taken down, so the Leafs
penalty coming up here.
Penalty with 3:15 to go. And maybe they will flip the script. Remember Carolina.
Bridget, how's it going? Welcome in.
Come back and tie.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, with the goaltender out, they did. This one's a weird play because look at nobody's really skating with any speed whatsoever.
Nylander picking it up, gets around Burnsy, and Burns with the stick out, trips up Willie as he's cutting through. Chris coming in with the gifted membership. Chris, thank you so much.
He didn't like the penalty, but
and congrats, there you go, just coming in, picking up the gifted membership.
And getting a backhand.
Stick taps all around.
They have power play goals in each of their last 3 games, but not tonight, not yet. 0 for 3.
And Jonathan says, get that wave going again. All you got to do is put your wave emojis up in the air. Matty Mick, welcome in. 3, 2, 1. Hands up, it's wave time. It's wave time.
Again, working against
the peanut gallery over here on the couch has the wave going.
Domi back to Matthews.
Here we go. Under 3 minutes
left in the third.
Here comes Matthews bringing it in. Matthews going to reverse this around. Leafs on the power play. Their power play has not been good. If there has ever been a time to change that, it is right now. Side of the net, Carolina sitting on it. Matthews digging away. Matthews comes away. Putting it over for Nylander. Nylander can't get it to Matthews or Domi, and Carolina's going to put this all the way down the ice.
Send it down the ice.
You know, time-wise, you'd say, okay, maybe the second half, but you don't have a fresh
2:25 to go. Morgan Riley on the move.
So I'm not sure the
Matt McMars bro is calling it 3-2. Let's see. Nylander stepping in. Good entry. Tavares can't get Nylander back to puck. Kicking it in the corner. Matthews to Domi, backhand. Freddie Anderson dives on it. You're just coming in. Welcome to the show. Excuse me. We're losing the voice. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Make sure you smash that subscribe button.
Game the last 5 minutes with the Tavares
and make sure that your live button is red.
Over to Domi. It's the stick of Aho that is able to make the play.
We'll be back here on Tuesday
as long as you can
for the Leafs and the Devils. But first, we got to get through this game. 2 minutes to go.
To call your timeout.
Timeout called. We got a timeout.
Hockey on
Toronto looking to play this one through, trying to find a way. Who's going to be the hero? Who's it going to be? Who is going to be the hero to tie this one up and send it
And
to
Guy
overtime.
Boucher trying to draw up a
Let's go.
game-tying
Get
goal
those
here.
go. Leafs go.
Just
Chance
try to
going.
take advantage
Flood
of the
that
extra
chat.
body. And
It's
sometimes
time.
that
The
extra
Leafs need
body
our help.
Gets in the way. It's not always a guarantee that you're going to be more effective. But
Yeah.
if you can outman this Carolina penalty kill,
Come on, Leafs.
maybe get a loose puck
Time to do it.
because of the
Krista's
extra
calling
man,
Domi.
and then move it
Domi's
efficiently
gonna get
and
it done.
quickly to open up the one-time shot.
Oh,
that you
let's
hope
go
to
with
get.
Nylander.
So Tavares and Stahl dueling, won by the Leafs.
Leafs win it.
Riley plays it back. Across it comes to Matthews. And Liljegren exchanging passes down low. Domi back to Matthews.
Matthews got no shooting lane.
Watch there by
Carolina
Jarvis, and a good
aggressive
step by
on Matthews.
Jarvis.
Matthews turns it over. It's rolling towards the empty net. Off the goalpost. Holy, off the goalpost of the empty net.
Jarvis was waving at it from his side of center.
It's a 6-on-4.
And the Leafs
Matthews dumps it in. Carolina hammers it around the boards. Domi knocks it down. Carolina being real aggressive on the puck carriers. They're pinning it. Matthews in there. 1:25 to go. All the Leafs down in that corner. It comes back to Liljegren. Nylander wants it. He gives it to Riley. To Matthews, slides it across, but nobody knew it was coming. Liljegren, great play to hold it in. Penalty is over, coming from behind Brody. Brody with a nice, Riley with a nice play to hold it in. Riley going across ice. Liljegren to Nylander. Somebody shoot the bloody puck. And Carolina's going to flip this out and down the ice. Carolina gets there first. It's an empty net with 50 seconds to go. Morgan Riley picks it up. These guys are gassed. They're dead tired. Pass over to Nylander. Nylander steps in. And Carolina's going to ice this one again. This time it will be an icing call with 38.9 seconds to go.
Well, I think when Jarvis
My goodness.
shot this, or it went out, watch his reaction. He's pointing like this one's going to make it.
Matthews just gave the puck away, and Carolina was able to get it out.
His view was like, oh, this is
Toronto, with an extra man advantage, has been terrible. 38.9 seconds, no timeout remaining.
Matthews.
Carolina is mini hockey. They are a very solid team. Freddie Anderson has been stellar. Leafs win it. Nick Robertson in front of the slot with a shot. It's there for Bertuzzi. It's still loose. Holmberg digging at it. And Freddie Anderson dives on it. 31.1 seconds remaining. Freddie Anderson gobbling up this loose puck as the Leafs were all over it. My goodness.
3 sticks in front as Matthews, Bertuzzi, Holmberg trying to get to it, and somehow in that pile, look at the...
How did Freddie find this one?
Anderson
Holmberg digging, Bertuzzi digging.
and get the glove in there to finally get on the
31.1. Tavares. He's here. Matthews is here. Scramble draw. Carolina comes away. They can't get it out. Second attempt. Liljegren is pinching up. Toronto's going to hang on to this one. They're pinching it along. 20 seconds to go. They got to dig it out. They do. Bertuzzi to Riley. Send it towards the net. Tavares tips it just wide. Tavares gets taken to the boards. Robertson sending it around. Riley. 10 seconds. Put it towards the net. It's there. They can't get it. It comes out. This is going to do it. It's a race with 2 seconds to go. Toronto gets the puck with a hit at the buzzer. Carolina takes this one home. Carolina hangs in to win. The Maple Leafs showed up too late.
Frederik Andersen, 31 stops. Sebastian Aho's goal.
Freddie Anderson, what an outstanding effort. What a spectacular game.
As the Leafs fall short in Carolina.
Thank you, Archie. Appreciate it. The bucket couldn't help us tonight. It might be time to retire the bucket. Tuesday night is back. All right, let's break this one down. Here are the stats of the game. 32 shots for Toronto, 43 shots for the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes, just a better team here tonight. 56% in the face-off circle was Carolina. They went 1 for 3 on the power play. Toronto goes 0 for 4. Their power play woes continue to be atrocious. 12 hits for Toronto, 5 for Carolina. I don't believe those numbers. There was a lot more hitting than that. 16 block shots for Toronto, 13 for Carolina, 10 giveaways. Toronto, 15 giveaways for Carolina. Toronto played a decent game in the third period. The first period was terrible. Your goal scorers, Brady Shea, his 12th from Stahl and Martin Hook. Sebastian Aho, his 31st from Gunsel and Burns. And Nicky Robertson, his 10th from Austin Matthews. So that is the way it went. Unfortunately, not a great effort. Carolina tremendously outplaying Toronto. Freddie Anderson standing on his head. He was outstanding. Sebastian Aho had a pretty good game as well. I think what I will do for my stars of the game today, because he got the Leafs goal, we're giving Nick Robertson star number 3. Nick Robertson star number 3. For the Hurricanes, we're giving star number 2 to Sebastian Aho. Aho getting our star number 2. And of course, star number 1 is going to Frederik Andersen. Freddie Anderson putting on an absolutely stellar performance tonight. Love seeing at Anderson what he showed. Absolutely spectacular effort. We will be back on Tuesday, just a couple of nights away, to see if these Leafs can find their way. Can they find their game? We'll have to wait and see. Here's the official 3 stars coming in: Shea, Aho, and Anderson. So I didn't give Shea a star. I gave it to Nicky Robertson instead. Marner is still about 3 weeks away, apparently, so we'll have to see what it's going to mean when he comes back. I want to thank our moderators for doing what you do, keeping things moving, keeping things safe. So thank you to all of our moderators. Thank you to everybody who came in and dropped a sub tonight, dropped a like. We appreciate you. What a fun game. Thank you to our gifters, Richard, Endgame, I Can Prep, AU Triton. Thank you so much. And Chris Man and Trolley for joining the membership squad. Thank you all so much for everything you do. This was a lot of fun. Listen, have a great night. Have a great early start to your week. Tuesday is going to come before we know it. We're going to get that stream scheduled at some point tomorrow. From all of us here at the Samwelb 12 Experience, I want to thank you and just let you know that this community is the best hockey community on YouTube. And we look forward to seeing you again real soon. Stay safe, be well, and go Leafs go. It's dinner time. Take care.